DAC moments. Hey, ho, it's a $10 holla. Donation.
Look, he's loving the intro right there. Are we in? Are we live? Are you not able to see it? That's why I'm wondering if we need to do something else.
I ain't trying to hear that, dog. Man, I don't give a hell.
I don't give a hell.
What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. Man, I swear, these Cowboys front office, they always gonna be the same way, so this don't even trip.
Where's that at?
Jerry's gonna be Jerry.
Facebook?
What are we talking about right now? I need some DAC moments this year. I need some DAC moments. Hey, oh, it's a $10 holla. Donation.
Boss, you can hear us.
Yeah,
we're live on Facebook, but not the YouTube, so I don't know what happened there. That's why I was wondering maybe I had to go in there and start the live, but
it's live on mine.
On your YouTube?
Yeah. I was just finna put the thumbnail in there because the thumbnail didn't go through. I just saw it.
It's not live on mine or his, so I must have did something wrong.
I don't know.
So I'm about to try to adjust this real quick before we go live.
All right.
Live. Yeah, it was live. It looked like it's still live. Let me see.
Yeah, but something ain't right because it's not showing up on the pages, and I can't see it on the YouTube studio either. Normally, I could see that.
Okay.
The BGJ Show page is live on Facebook?
No, I don't have Facebook on mine.
Oh, yeah.
It is
live on Facebook.
It's live on Facebook?
Yeah.
Wonder why it's not live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're going to have to adjust the setting in that restream or something. It does say it's streaming on, Facebook. Okay, let me adjust something here.
Yeah, it's live.
Is it live on yours, boss?
Yeah, I'm still live right now.
Yeah, it is.
Well, obviously it's something to do with like the settings.
Yeah, it says.
Yep, it's streaming right now. I'm looking at it.
On his YouTube?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but we're not on ours. So
hold on real quick. Because yours should be on Big and then Producer G on, unless it's all linked.
Mine's not on either.
Probably just gotta link them.
Bear with us. Let's see.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm not live either. Shit, man.
Man, I don't give a hell. These quotes are like perfect for what's going on right now.
Yeah, man.
Man, I don't give a hell.
That's what I was saying before. Like, I didn't have enough time with this restream to really.
So I know it's working on my page. What's the play?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to sit here and go through it because
if it's live on the Facebook and it ain't live on ours, I don't give a hell.
You just want to go with it then?
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll have to. Something happened with the settings. See, this is what I was saying. I created an event, so like something changed. I don't know.
You can add it. You can add it in later. I don't care. We good.
All right. Well, let's get to it then.
Turn that music
up. We're going back up.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. I ain't trying to hear that, dog. Man, I don't give a hell.
Man, I don't give a hell.
He said, my name is T.
What's good, everybody?
It's Big Game James.
Man, I swear, these Cowboys front office, they always going to be the same way, so this don't even trip.
All right, and we're cutting to the intro.
I'm lighting this blunt now.
Talking about right
here we go.
I need some DAC moments this year. I need some DAC moments. Hey, oh, it's a $10 holla. Donation.
Boss loves that.
Trying to be positive.
So that boy ain't changed.
We're in.
There we go. That's what
back
I'm talking
again.
about. Oh my gosh. I ain't trying to hear that.
James.
Man, I don't give a hell.
$10 holla.
My name is T.
Yeah.
Everybody is Big Game James.
It's not a victory Wednesday, but that's all right. We're still here.
We are here. And I got my dog Boss Cowboys on here, first guest on here. We're going to
Right
answer a
on,
few
right
more,
on,
but you
right
feel me?
on.
I got my dog on here. He said, don't forget about me.
Yeah, man.
I got my
So,
dog on here, Boss Cowboys.
Had to make sure I was on the homie calendar, brother.
I appreciate that you're on here. Well, let's get into it, dog. Let's get into it, Jake.
Computer's running hot, but we're still here. We're just about to cool it down a little bit. That's all right, a little bit late, but appreciate everybody who's tuning in tonight. We're on Facebook Live tonight.
Get one of them, light one of them up, Jake.
I need to go get some more.
Damn.
But yeah, we're on Facebook Live tonight, YouTube, all over the place. We got Boss Cowboys, so yeah, we're live on a lot of different places right now. But yeah, appreciate everybody checking in tonight. Like I said, not victory Wednesday this week, but it's a loss. But we do have still some hope after what's going on with the Eagles. So, but we can start off with that game last week. So, Cowboys, there were a lot of expectations going into that one. Kind of, what were you thinking during the course of that game? Because it was kind of a roller coaster.
I don't know. I didn't know what to think about that game. It just felt like they were kind of uptight. I don't know about you, boss, but it felt like they was kind of uptight in that early game. Early in the game, there you go, Jay. She's passing that to you. It just felt like they was kind of tight. When they had the touchdown with Flo, and they got real close, I was like, okay, they might have it. But you talked about it, boss, and I want to ask you this defense, right? It's frustrating because I feel like it's the Marinelli tree, boss. And just like you were talking about, it's outdated, has to morph into 2025. You can't play that early, I don't know what that is, that you play in that safe zone. But it just feels like you come down, you get to score with Flo, you're feeling good, and then your defense, who was blitzing early in the game, then you take it away and you got a guy who's a statue and you don't come after him. I mean, what's your thoughts and your feelings about, what Eberflus is doing and how he's doing it in this game and, even going forward?
Yeah, man. I sense politics, and and that's the Achilles heel to the Dallas Cowboys. And Eberflus, it does have an outdated system, but I'm trying to focus on now how to make it work, right? Because if you're going to have bend don't break and you're going to have a static defense, static meaning it basically just sets up in a way that it's going to basically play out. So most teams now try to disguise. They try to make press look like cover 2 and cover man look like cover 3, right? They disguise it and they show a lot of different looks because these receivers and quarterbacks know how to really pick apart zone coverages with the option routes now. It's almost automatic, and they've been doing it since, a lot of them since the days of 7-on-7 since high school. So now his defense used to get takeaways and cause issues. Now is not getting the takeaways that it used to. So it is outdated. So you got to get talent in there.
So we got some talent now, though, right? You got a Quentin Williams, right? You got Overshown back that made the trade. You got Kenny Clark in there. What do you think, if we're talking about right now, you said you got to get talent in there. What do you think we lacking right now? Even these next, 4 games that we got, boss? What do you feel like we lacking, or what do we need to really kind of feel good if you think you can go to the playoffs with this team?
I don't feel comfortable. I would want to see them actually challenge the receivers more, play more aggressive. Look at how Van Joseph played us when we had Pickens and CeeDee Lamb.
Mm-hmm.
They was putting in a lot of press. They lost their best corner early, and they still stayed in heavy press. A lot of aggressive looks. To me, I like that side of the NFL. but you can't do that if you don't trust the players or you don't trust the coach. So you got to have coaches that know how to get guys to play with good technique. Because like stuff that I was seeing last week versus Detroit, Revel is very good and long on press, but then he gets handsy. So that you can't be handsy and panicking when you out there playing. You got to be under control and poised. So I would want to see him use Revel to his strengths, which would be to me a lot of press coverage, especially if you got him out there on that bad leg. Because when he playing off, his leg gave out one time.
Did you see him do them choppy moves in that end zone like Jalen Smith?
Yeah, I mean he's not. People not talking about it, but he's not playing.
He shouldn't be playing.
Yeah,
in my opinion, he should not be playing. That knee is bad. He held it multiple times in that game.
Yeah.
When that end zone touchdown, he was right there, but he was doing the Jalen Smith choppy, like to build up his speed. And I've seen it a couple of times when he's backpedaling, he's chopping his feet because I feel like he's not trusting that knee. So he's getting choppy to kind of build up the speed. So he's not. I just feel like you're going to compensate on the other leg because you're worried about that knee. You're trying to prove something because you're a rookie, right? You're trying to prove something because you're a rookie. You want to get out on that field and show them you made an investment. I'm that guy. So you're going to try to do it, right? They're going to go hard and say, hey, you good? Yeah, I'm good. It's not good. It's not good. Yes,
No,
we saw a little bit. We saw a little bit of it, and we were excited. But that's a big brace, and I don't trust that knee. And you got 4 games. Anything can happen. Why are you doing this? What is the point of him playing? I get it. Maybe a playoff run. I get it. But what is the point of that? This is your future. I've seen him grasp his leg multiple times. I'm not comfortable with that.
This has the feeling of trying to be right, about Diggs versus Revel in terms of their rehabs. And, you got Revel and you bet on your medical team and you trying to showcase it. Something ain't right about it. Because, see, I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it has a bad smell when, you playing all these games with Diggs. Like, it's clear that you're playing games at this point. And you saying that basically Diggs got to have good practices and he has to show up to practices, basically saying like he been missing practices.
You ain't basically saying, you said it.
Yeah. And it's now it's like they keep moving the goalposts, and this ain't the time to be, to me, playing these games, these gambling games. This ain't the time to be playing these. Let's see what our guy Revel can do over Diggs. I need both of those guys out there, because if you don't have Revel out there, if you don't have Diggs out there, then you have Reddy and Bridges out there. And so it might be a debate on who bet out of Diggs and Revel, but it's no debate on who bet out of Diggs and Reddy. There's no debate on who bet out of Diggs and Bridges. So it's one of those things. I just went through all the Murray film today, Big, and it's just showing me that our focus is all the way off. We talking about linebackers, and linebackers ain't even close to why you got your head blown off on Detroit. They were smoking them corners, man. And they made some plays on the safeties. But the corners mostly got dug in, bro. Like dug in.
But can't you also say that we weren't aggressive against a Jared Goff like you should have been? Because early in that game, when we did put some pressure on him, he was doing that where he throw the ball way quick because he don't want to get hit. Why don't you come after him all game? Because here's my thing. Even if you play, boss, you know what I'm saying? I play not on your level. I coached. But one thing I do know is I understand the personnel. Okay, I don't trust this guy, so maybe I'm going to keep him a little farther back because I don't want him to get burnt. But you got a guy if you got a quarterback who's maybe mobile, I'm going to maybe think that. But if you got a quarterback who's not moving in that pocket, is a statue, why are you not coming after him? Even if you got a guy named Overshown who can get in there and make plays, why are you not blitzing him? I guarantee you Zimmer would have did it.
Yeah, that's why I hate bend don't break. Like, I hate bend don't break, and I hate the fact that in his normal circumstances, it's not built to blitz. It's supposed to stay safe and wait on a mistake, and don't give up touchdowns, give up field goals. The whole design of it is conservative as hell. I hate it. It's not an attack style defense. And I want a coordinator that believe in us. I want a coordinator that would say, "Hey, man, I don't want you playing no fucking off. Why? I'm long. I get my hands on these guys. I disrupt their timing. Trust me to press these guys. You trying to keep me from being burnt by having me off. You getting me burnt. Because now you got me backpedaling on the bad knee. You know what I'm saying? Let me press these dudes, man. So it's like, but going forward, man, the thing about Eberflus is he starts with the right looks and then he settles into himself.
Right. And that's the BS that I've been talking about, G. That when we talked about Eberflus, just what Boss said, that he'll start out like, okay, he being aggressive, just like in that game against Detroit, G.
Yep.
He started out aggressive, and I was like, okay, he getting after golf. And then I'm like, what the is he doing? Second, third quarter, he's just chilling and letting these dudes manipulate the pocket. You letting Gibbs, you scared of Gibbs. You scared of him. You showing on that defense, in my opinion, you showed me you were scared of Gibbs. Because I know he fast. I'm putting everybody on that damn line of scrimmage, and you ain't gonna get nowhere. You ain't going to have no outlets. We're attacking you every play. And if you break out on something, it ain't because we are sitting back and chilling. You feel me? And that's the problem that I have, and even you going forward. Let's say you make the playoffs. That shit ain't going to get exposed. That was a playoff game.
Yeah.
G and Boss. That was a playoff game right there. You had to win that game because Philly lost. Just think, if you beat Detroit, you were 7-6-1, and now Philly lost another game. You're only one game behind them now, right?
Right.
And that's another NFC game, and that team was fighting for a playoff their lives. So you just helped their playoff chances. So at the end of the day, that's what I'm frustrated at, because that was a playoff game.
Yep.
And what did Dallas do? G and Boss, talk to me.
Shit in the bed. And I would say this, ooh, boy, we almost saw what I thought we was gonna see though. And I know you're gonna want to talk about this. G, I know we've been hogging the mic from you.
Oh, I'm good. You guys are the analytical
I want to say
guys.
this though real quick. First of all, I am the first guest.
You are the first guest.
I am the first guest. I do want to say that I'm the first guest of this dope production.
Appreciate you coming on.
I love the house. It's so clean. It's so fresh. It smells like pine salt. So now, but we was headed to what we normally do with Detroit. The Detroit with us historically have been shootouts.
Yes.
This was, boy, if CD Lamb wouldn't have got hurt,
dog,
he was headed for about a 200-yard day.
CD was gonna go crazy.
And it was setting up perfect for him, man. And it does get me excited about the future, big.
Mm-hmm.
If they putting all this focus on Pickens, bro, you got CeeDee Lamb now going forward that's going to embrace a lot of one-on-ones, and he got 1,600 yards going against double teams.
Yeah, we got to embrace this drama that's coming for the offseason. That's another subject.
I'm glad you brought up the offense, because a lot of buzz this week about Pickens. Now do you want to give him the contract just before everybody's saying you should have signed him? Now it's, do you want to pay him? Should you pay him off of this one game? So that was kind of where we were going to go next anyway, is Pickens, you guys think any different of Pickens after that game? What do you think of it? Because guys are saying he's lazy on his routes and he kind of not interested in the game. Him and Richard Sherman had the beef. What do you think about that? Are you worried about it? Are you still going to offer him a huge deal, or is this what you're worried about with the George Pickens? To James.
All right. Well, me first. I don't give a hell, because this is George Pickens. This is who he is. I mean, he gives a fuck, but he don't give a fuck, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, you talk to him, he be like, yeah, coach, I feel you. Don't keep talking to him about the same shit all the time. He be like, all right, dog, I heard you first time. I got this. You know what I'm saying? That's George. That's who he is. I mean, I ain't listen to no Mark Schlereth. I ain't listen to no damn Mark Schlereth. He want choir boys. I wouldn't pay him a dime, and you wouldn't be.
I wouldn't pay him.
I wouldn't pay him.
up.
I wouldn't pay him a dime. I wouldn't him on my team, and that's why you on. And that's why you. And that's why you announcing games, and that's why you ain't a general manager. Because you would lose and get fired in 2 years. Because you want to have. I want to have guys do it the right way.
The right way.
I want guys to play the ball the right way.
Hush your mouth.
Shut up.
So, man, are you passing it? Because I
passed it.
Okay.
I threw the alley-oop.
Yeah. Listen,
All right.
man, I do get it. I for where Mark is coming from, I said it like this when I did a video on it today. Is people's opinion is a lot of times going to be based on their life. So if you was an offensive lineman where you could never take a play off, because if you took a play off, you got destroyed. And I explained it to people today like this. I play corner, I play and I know receivers. Those two positions, they don't never have the same effort expectations of trench guys. Never. Think about it. So like Big, if a corner doesn't go all out on a pursuit, does he get reamed?
Mm-hmm.
I say mostly no. You
Why
see what
not?
I'm saying? So like if a running back
If that camera on them, they're gonna be like, see.
I see a lot of corners take plays off, bro.
They do.
They take, and I see receivers do it too. So like,
But I'm saying when that camera go on them, they get the blast big time.
I mean,
Yeah,
if the ball ain't coming your way, it's like
It's kind of hard.
I see a lot of times they throttle down. They don't always go all out to the ball. Now your exceptional ones do, but what I'm saying is they are judged though to a lower standard. Like for instance, do you ever hear people coaching receivers and say, "Finish the block"? Do you ever hear that with them?
No.
Nah,
Because y'all, the receiver in the corner, not to cut you off, boss, y'all look at the play. If the play is going away from you, you're going to engage, but you're not going to.
Yeah, most of them don't.
You're not going to do that.
So my point is, like a Mark, he over there like, I can't have that on my team.
Right.
And on top of that, I think it's also a lack of understanding of the current receivers and a understanding of Pickens.
Okay.
Like Pickens' worst game of loafing was game 1.
Right.
Now, if it was one game to get on his ass about, it was game 1.
Yeah.
This game wasn't even close to that in terms of effort. You know what I mean?
What do you think about the play? What do you think about the play, the deep one, where it was towards the end? Game's probably over anyway, but where he could have had it, where he was looked like he didn't even try to catch it.
Well, couple of things, and I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, G. I'm gonna turn this back around on you. Now, do you remember he got up and he was kind of nursing his shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
So had like a rotator thing going on in his shoulder, right? We losing the game.
Oh, we got
my shoulder's worth about $30 million. Are you gonna be diving around, G?
No, I see what you're saying. That's what I meant when I said.
No,
like,
I'm serious. I'm asking you a real question. Are you?
I don't know. It's hard to put myself in that position, but I don't know because now you get all these questions that come up about you because you didn't try to get the ball, I guess. But is it worth that? But yeah, I don't know. I understand what you're saying by like trying to stay injury free. But I'm just wondering now, that might be something they try to use against him. So do you guys think at the end of the day, did that hurt his chances at all? Just not your opinion, but just in real life, do you think, and I'll come to you first, James, do you think that that George Pickens in real life hurt his chances at all of getting like a big contract with the Cowboys?
No. Jerry already jumped out there. Now, here's the thing. Because I know Jerry. Jerry jumped out there and was like, I don't give a fuck basically how you act. Do your
right.
thing, because you turning
Make
up, you going
plays.
crazy. You making plays, you going
compete.
crazy, doing your thing. But
But
when them contract season, when the contract come up,
he gonna bring it all
he
back
gonna
up.
bring it all the way back to you. Like,
right.
you know, I remember that play, you didn't go all the way hard, so I don't know if I want to
Yeah.
pay you 40.
Yes,
I might
right.
pay you 35 or something, but I don't know about
Yep.
40 because, you know, your effort. I question some things. So
Yep.
I'm telling you, so those things that he's trumpeting now,
It's gonna be used.
that's going to be used against him when that damn contract comes, because that's how Jerry and them do.
Yeah,
That's what they
that's what I meant. Like,
Yeah.
it kind of hurt his chances a little bit.
It might hurt his chances
A little bit.
but if you in your right mind of a sane mind and you let George Pickens go, you're a whole fool. You a whole fool, because this CD gonna be mad as hell. I mean, because you got a window right now. Dak is 32, about to be 33. We don't know if Dallas is gonna make these playoffs. It's still got to be kind of low key a miracle. The football guys got to shine on Dallas for that to happen. So let's say you don't. So then he's gonna be 33 next year, dog. You got to win. I don't care what Dak talking about. He playing till 40. I ain't listening to that shit. We was just talking about it. G. Dak ain't the regular athlete. He ain't no bendy Lamar Jackson where he can bend his legs and get popped back up. Dak bend his legs, he broke up and he out 5 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks. He wired too tight. He not built right. He get hurt. And that's the truth. I don't care what y'all tell me. He built too tight.
He's stiff.
Y'all remember Kevin Willis? He had incredibly short arms. He was like 7 foot. He was big. He was just wired too tight. And them athletes that's wired too tight, when they try to make moves, they get hurt. Them bendy athletes don't get hurt. I'm trying to tell you, this is the truth. So this is the truth. So Dak can't just get hurt. You see, when he runs, I be scared. Every time Dak runs, I be like, damn, don't get hurt. Don't pull that hammy again. You know what I mean? You might be out a long time. So what I'm saying is he'll be 33. You better keep Pickens there. You can't. Don't try to sell me Flo as the number 2, because he done had a couple 100-yard games. I love it. Yes, get it, Flo, but I don't want you as the number 2. If you do, I'm mad. I want you as the number 3. So I need Pickens and Lamb here and Dak. If you're trying to win a Super Bowl, like you say, if you trying to, I'll do whatever to get a Super Bowl. Ain't Jerry said that? I don't care. I'll do whatever to get a Super Bowl. Well, it's in your face now. You better sign Pickens. And you're gonna tag him. I'm not gonna like it, because you should have. I try to tell people, and I'm gonna give it to y'all. I try to tell people, when you traded for him, you should have did him like DK Metcalf and offered him like 28-30. I don't care. And the only way you wouldn't do it, and maybe he would have got lazy, I don't know, but you should have offered him that, because I don't know where in anybody's right mind you think George Pickens didn't come over here was going to get numbers, and he got that agent and they ain't going to turn up on the negotiations, and you think they're going to be happy on the tag? No, they're not. Drama coming. Just letting y'all know.
It's coming. And so to answer the question that G said originally, did Pickens hurt himself? Yes. It's always a moment with the Dallas Cowboys, a turning moment for these players. It's always a moment to where they would loved you, and then all of a sudden they shift. So the Zeke, who was the shift for Zeke? That was the shift moment where it went from feed me, we love you, to the hell with you, we like Pollard. It was Zeke who. Michael Parsons, it was over the voluntary OTAs where he didn't come. Y'all remember that? That's when it shifted. This was the shift. I even remember the date, and it's gonna be locked in my mind, because I'm gonna be able to say it was December 4th, 2025 is when the public perception changed on Pickens. Because one of the key things that came out with the fan that's scary, they did a poll. Most of the people agreed with Sherman. So the same people that was saying, Hosanna, we love you, Pickens. You know what I mean? Hosanna, right? Screaming, we love you, for 11 weeks. In 1 week said, you loafing, and you don't deserve to be highest paid. Because that was the biggest point that Sherman made against Pickens. And they said a majority of our fans agree with that. So that means, yeah, it hurt him, G.
You know what? I'm going to just say I hate all that. I hate all this, and I'm going to just say my opinion on I hate it because I know what this really is, and I can't get deep on it. And you know what the hell I'm talking about, boss. See, it's all deeper than that because now you see, you try to form a reputation with a player, and then he got to tote the line for his whole career.
Yeah.
Can't make one damn little nothing. But other players who have this supposedly gold freaking standard, they can do whatever. And don't nobody say shit. It's a double standard in this motherfucker, and that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Y'all labeled Pickens the whole time, and y'all waited for him. Y'all are waiting, lurking, waiting for this game. They were waiting for this game. Waiting so the naysayers could just jump out there so they could go ahead and do this, assassinate characters, and it pisses me off. And I understand George Pickens when he says Richard Sherman, because it's like I can understand you critiquing me, motherfucker, but you going ham. You fucking with my money.
You went in on my bread, bro.
You went in and fucked up my money.
See, that's when you played with me, man. When you start saying, see, they get too comfortable doing that with the Dallas players. They did that with Dak. That if you go be the highest paid, you got to carry a team. It's like, when that start being the standard to get in your bag?
That's some big shit.
Like, when did team carrying become something that quarterbacks got to do? Like, when did that become the standard? So now we got a whole new standard. The new standard is you can't have no bad games. You need to always be fully polished at all time, and you need to have the effort of a walk-on. Who said that? I remember Calvin Johnson. Didn't he say he was smoking dope before games? Now he came out and admitted it. He was high. Come on, man. It's about playmaking, man, at the end of the day. And Sherman went too far with that, man. And then you got a whole lot of your Cowboy Nation over here like, hey, man, he shouldn't be highest paid. I was listening to people saying maybe that knock a couple of millions off. So one of the biggest problems I'm going to say it is, man, regular people don't have no kind of empathy or sympathy for millionaires. That's the problem. We don't feel sorry for them. That's the problem. You feel me? Because to us, we would want to be in Pickens' place anyway, right? To be in the conversation of millions. But see, we're not in the conversation of millions, so we felt like he should knock some millions out for our entertainment, And then we start hating the players over the people who actually write the checks, which is the billionaires,
Mm-hmm.
So when you say Pickens hurt him, said, yeah. What Pickens need to do, though, is he need to finish these 4 games strong. He needs to shut the door. And you got to do that just by balling out. You got to treat this like somebody that's trying to be number 1 overall. You got to close well. Just like when we looking at these draft candidates and they coming on down the pike, and you got 2 quarterbacks.
I was just about to say that that little session there was about to end. We were going to have to call him back. But anyway, we can move on, and I'll get him back on here while you're talking about this. So I wanted to kind of stick on the offense there just to finish up a couple little things from that Lions game. Dak with a couple picks that were not his fault if you look at them. Flournoy caught one. It was ripped out of his hand. And then one was one of the slants to Pickens.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to carry that into the next game here with asking you, do you think that the offense is a bit predictable? Because a slant, when they threw that, is like, okay, we've been seeing the slants. Everybody talking about the slants. But is that kind of becoming too predictable? Because you did see a turnover come on at the end, towards the end of that game on that play.
I mean, they were definitely jumping that route. I mean, Robinson basically jumped that route. He watched that whole play and saw it. Yeah, I'm not going to say it's predictable because there was a couple plays where it was wide open and they didn't throw to him and they went the opposite way. So I don't know if it's becoming predictable. I think just people were talking about it in the media. It's getting talked about slant, 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 slant. So naturally, as a player and probably as a coach, you're going to say, hey, keep your eye on this. When he does this, this means this. So, yeah, I say their eyes are more open now because that's a play that was dominating. So, yeah, you're going to naturally keep an eye on it. So when you get certain keys, you're naturally going to probably jump that route more than anything else. What I'm saying in my head, hit him with the play faking on the slant and go deep. You know what I'm saying? That's what you kind of got to do. You got to that's where you got to keep it off balance. So if you want me to answer that question, it was, but it wasn't, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm still going to go to the slant. I don't give a fuck if you know it's coming or not, but I'm going to disguise it a little bit more so you don't know when we're going to see it. You feel me? And it looked like in that type of play, yeah, you made it real obvious you could have did it when you could have did something else. So in that aspect, yeah, it was in that game, but I'm still going to use it in that game, but maybe you disguise it a little bit more, but I'm not going to go away from it just because you heard it in the fucking media or we're going to do it. Yeah, we're going to do it. Stop it.
Boss, you back in there with us?
Yep.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we had to reset that meeting, but so what I was asking him there when we got cut off was about the offense and with the slant play that was ran, that was an interception there. Is the offense, and we were hearing a lot about the slant going into that game. Is the offense a little too predictable? And then I didn't ask him the second part, but we'll come back to him on that. What do they need to do in the game against the Vikings differently? You know, I mean, the offense still was pretty good, put up a lot of points, but couldn't come through late, I guess.
These are great questions, man, and you lead into something I definitely want to talk about. Did you hear what Steve Smith said about Pickens, bro?
I didn't. I heard some.
Okay.
I
go check it out when you get.
I am, because I know he thwarted a lot of. I know.
Yeah,
I looked at the title and I know Steve Smith
he talked about it, bro. Is your style. Like I've been knowing you for years. You big on facts. You big on football. You not a gossip guy. So Steve really did a great job on explaining the schematic side of the failure of Shoddy to Pickens. And I thought about it. I said, Steve, right. He said, now I'm out here basically debuting myself, and I'm not just trying to put myself on showcase for the Cowboys, but I'm putting myself on showcase for the NFL. So that means I want my coaches to also showcase me too. I want to show that I'm a number one. I want to show that I'm not just a number one B guy. I'm a 1A guy, right? What's the routes that you see with Pickens, Big?
His most popular routes or routes that he's doing on a regular basis?
What are you seeing the most this year with him? I know I'm putting you on the spot, but
go routes. 9 routes.
9 routes. What else?
Now you started seeing his slants. I'm gonna say he was doing some drags, comebacks,
digs.
Yep. Comebacks.
Yeah, I saw some comebacks.
But so mostly he was them go routes.
Let me ask you: did you see a post corner from him yet?
No.
You see a post from him yet?
That wasn't really his highlight of what he was really focusing on. That was more of a CD thing.
Yes. You see a sluggo from him yet? Slant and go. You see stops and go.
No. And that's what he would be really big on because of his size.
See? So you see what I'm going?
Because when Lamb does that, he throws his hand up. That if Pickens does that stop and go, he throws his hands up. How are you stopping that?
You see where I'm going?
Mm-hmm.
So who getting all the route trees? Lamb
is.
And who not? Pickens. And Steve Smith broke that down. He said, bro, go look at his routes. And see, I didn't tell Big I was going to do him like that. I just asked Big, what are you seeing? Big talked about 4 routes: comebacks, dig routes, slant routes, 9 routes.
Yep.
So is potentially 9 routes though, but we seeing 4 out of Pickens. So that goes back to G. His question: what do you want to see out of offense? I want to see you really open up Pickens. I don't think you really opened him up yet. I think especially with CD having a concussion issue, listen, man, this ain't a good year health-wise for CD, man. This is just where the football guys is giving you an opportunity to be righteous and treat the bastard son, the outside free agent guy, like your son. So that's one thing I would want to see. Number two, and Jerry got on their ass on this. Jerry said that we needed to see y'all run the ball more. You got a brand new offensive line. You went out there with 11 personnel on Hutchinson's, and we all knew that his pressure rate is on the same par as Micah Parsons. What would you do against Micah Parsons, G and Big? What would be the first thing you would do?
Neutralize him with that run. Either run at him
Damn.
or run away from him.
I mean, guys, see, and listen, bro, we didn't prepare for this show. Like, it's just common sense. I asked, what would you do to try to offset the pass rush?
Especially with the power game. Especially because you have a power running game with Javonte. It's not like you don't. He's averaging 4.8 yards a carry.
Where was that, Big? Where was that, G? So when G asked, that's why I say, man, G asked a great question that segues perfectly on what I want to talk about. Dallas, you got to run the ball these last 4 games, man. You got to run the ball these last 4 games. Run the damn ball. That campaign needs to come all the way right back. Because, see,
it takes less pressure off them tackles.
Yes, man.
And that's what they're good at. Terrence Steele is good at running game. He's not good at pass pro.
Yeah.
That's not his forte. So
you had
just
them boys
like
on their heels,
had them on their heels, and once them boys smelt blood, they were pinning them. They were pinning their ears. They were pinning their ears and just going, because once you got them offensive linemen, once you got them on the turnstile, first couple plays, boss, you already know it's over. Now I'm all in his head. You get what I'm saying? So to calm that down, let's run
the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. We let Hutchinson pin his
we let them dictate.
Yep.
We let them dictate the game.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
With a new left tackle. That's strong.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like
definitely seemed like they wanted it more.
Because I like the idea, because see, I do know what Shotty was trying to do, because I did a pregame scouting report. So what they was trying to do was, because Detroit runs base more than any team in the league, right? So that means they trust their linebackers to cover, basically, right? So what we was trying to do is we was trying to counter that with 11 personnel. You running all this base, we trying to catch you with what we call schematically catching the athlete on the stiff, where you got too many linebackers going against too many weapons. You go eventually catch that linebacker out of position, and you go be able to take advantage. But it doesn't work if that pass rush getting there. You feel me? It doesn't work if Dak don't have time. You have to be able to hold up. So that, to me, Shotty is a little bit too aggressive sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, you came out ready to chunk that shit. And Dak wasn't playing pregame when he was like, we finna that was the game plan. That's why Dak came out there like, we finna dot these boys up, because he was like, we just finna throw this thing. They didn't come out at all to be balanced, G.
Well, you know what? Here's my thing. When CD went out, that's when you should have went to the run game.
Yeah.
Because CD was turning up. It was turning out to be the thing. The CD Lamb injury hurt us, because I feel everything you're saying, boss, but at that same time, if CD Lamb doesn't get hurt, I don't mind the way he was calling it aggressively that way, because CD Lamb was eating, and it eventually would have opened up for George, and I think it eventually would have opened up for Javonte. But when CD Lamb got hurt, I think where he should have went, where you said they should have switched. Okay, we got one of our guys who was hot, who was turning up. George is kind of, let's just run the ball, establish that, and then hit him on these plays like this.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yep. Yeah, man. You know, so, yeah, I want to see us run the ball more. I want to see us actually use Pickens actually as a weapon more, a full route technician more. Now, that's not his strong suit though. Just being all the way honest, right?
Mhm.
Because he's never really had high separation ever. So, but he's always been elite. He kind of reminds me of Dez, almost a more athletic Dez, right? Where, people at the end of Dez's career begin to knock him for routes, but Dez's strength has always been his ability to attack the football.
Mhm.
He's better than anybody in NFL history at that. There's nobody in NFL history that was better at Dez at high point balls. Nobody in the history, maybe Deion Sanders, maybe. You know what I'm saying? So I see Pickens like that, but I still want to see him used way outside of just fade balls, in breaking routes, slants, and comebacks.
Mhm.
Before we get a little bit more into this Vikings game, I want to hop here in the Facebook. Mama T's in there.
All right, what's up, Mama T?
And, Raheem Scott.
Raheem
Keith
Scott, remember?
Petway. We see all you guys in there.
What's good? What's good? A lot of y'all I can't see because I don't mess with Facebook no more. They damaged me.
Yeah.
They scoring
Yeah, they
me.
hurt me.
They keep taking pages. I'm done with y'all Facebook. I don't love y'all, but I love
you in jail.
You feel me? Put you in jail, eliminate pages. But I love everybody that's in the feed. Shout out to you. Love you. Keep coming in here. Okay? You can jump on our YouTube. It just might not be popping today, but jump on our YouTube too. Facebook, YouTube, Big Game James, BGJ Show, Boss Cowboys. You know what it is.
That is
Producer
sad.
G.
It's sad about the YouTube tonight because I know, we've been kind of getting expectation going there. So I'll probably repost this show or something.
It'll be on there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we still got a whole lot.
Y'all
We're
been
just
doing
getting started.
numbers on there too, man. I saw y'all numbers you start picking up,
Yeah,
man.
It's
Y'all
all
back in
good.
the hundreds quick.
The TikTok is going pretty good.
Well, I ain't a TikToker.
TikTok is doing
I ain't a
pretty
TikToker.
nice right now, I must say. But yeah, go follow us on all that. But yeah, appreciate everybody who's checking in over on Boss Cowboy YouTube as well, and everybody who's tuning in tonight. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go on our YouTube channels, but we will get that together going forward.
Y'all make sure
So,
y'all like and subscribe to homie, man. Listen, I personally stamped both these dudes. And let me tell you something. My start wouldn't be what it was and is because of these dudes. Like before I even thought of doing this, it was these men that encouraged the hell out of me.
We had the picture on Facebook. I mean, we had the picture on the
Yeah, bro,
live.
that
Remember
was
when I
epic,
sent the
bro. That
when
was
I sent the
epic.
picture of the live? It was me, UG,
OC.
OC. I think it was just
Yeah.
me, UG, and
And
OC.
And I wasn't even thinking about doing no content. I was just out there supporting you. And then like this whole mic, everything, sound, everything. People don't know it was producer G that set that up.
yeah,
Producer G was the one that kicked off Boss Cowboy Sports. I couldn't do Boss Cowboy Sports if it wasn't for G. See, people don't know that. So I feel like super privileged to be your first guest, bro. Like for real. Like, especially with this dope upgrade y'all got, man. Y'all looking amazing. Y'all burning the streets apart. You gonna have more people stealing y'all stuff again. I'm gonna steal it too.
listen to him. Hey,
So
listen
don't be
to him.
fussing at me when I steal y'all swag and have multiple angles, brother. Shut up. I don't care.
Hey,
I stole it. And
he's about to have a couple cameras on the sides.
got about 8 cameras on you. Shit, you know what I mean? Nah, man.
No,
but
I'm glad to
beautiful
be an
movie.
inspiration, man. Seriously.
Hey,
Nah,
Yeah,
man,
it-
big time inspiration. And the thing I want to say that I love that I saw with the new look that y'all doing is y'all always had a great yin and yang between y'all, like a good, like y'all feed off each other well. Like people don't really know what's coming. I know what's coming. Y'all finna be some of the dopest in the streets, easy. Cause y'all was already the dopest in the streets before I even got in the game. So people don't know what this means that y'all back. People had no idea. I know what it means. Shit.
streets about to be hot.
Appreciate those words.
Appreciate
And y'all
it.
banging out them goddamn shorts, like and then I was, I kept laughing at the intro because you got them drops so big, you got the big drops,
Yeah, somebody hooked
my
him up with that
my
video.
homie actually hooked that up
Yeah.
for me. You
Man,
feel
I
me?
love them drops because the drops is perfect. This is every one of them. I don't give a hell.
Yeah. And what's so
Same
funny
old
is
Cowboys.
my dog T, he hit me up. He was like, because I told him I wanted an intro because this is before me and G had hooked back up. So he's like, I'm gonna hook you up with an intro. He's like, but it's probably gonna take a while. he was like, I'm gonna have a hard ass beat. So he said, just give me a whole bunch of sayings, you feel me, and then I'm gonna just make the hook behind it. So I was just like, all right. So I was literally at work, dog. I like ran in the bathroom right quick because I like had a customer and shit, and I like ran in the bathroom. I was like, nigga, I don't give a hell, and I just started thinking the things I just be saying right quick, like just in my head, like what the fuck I would just be saying like off the top of my head and shit. Bam, 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 bam. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then it just started coming in like boom, 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 boom. I sent it to him like he like, oh that
Same old Cowboys.
yeah, same
Yeah,
old Cowboys.
Jerry's gonna be
Jerry
Jerry.
gonna be Jerry. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
He said-
I need some Dak moments. You feel me? Real
Right.
shit. You know what I mean? So he's like, hey, I'm gonna take my time. What he took like about a month and a half, and to me, it's just perfect. Like,
Yeah, it's
that's
good.
my dog. He made that shit perfect.
He said it's always gonna be the same thing, so just don't even trip.
Right? Don't even trip. You feel me?
Don't even get
don't
hyped
trip.
up 'cause
Don't get
you
mad.
already know this is gonna happen.
808, what's up with you, dog?
But yeah,
What's up with this Vikings
Thanks for
game?
those kind words, and I've seen you too. You've grown a whole lot, and you've been doing great, man. And I hope you just keep
Boss
doing it,
Cowboys,
too.
he hit
And
10K.
you know what? We might
Yes,
have to
indeed.
talk. I might have a couple of little more pointers for you. Going
Yeah,
forward,
tighten me
so.
up, bro. I mean, I
Yeah.
know I'll be slipping.
10K.
Oh, you
Me
good,
tight.
man? I see. you doing
10K
your
boss.
thing. Yep.
Appreciate it.
There
Hell
he
yeah,
is.
10K. Finna be
Yeah.
11K.
About to be
That's
11K. Yeah. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because
11K came fast.
I seen you from the very beginning. That's what I love about this. That's what to me is awesome. Like me and G, we've been doing this thing, and then Boss, when we went back out to the T, we went back out to the D, and then just to see how that started, how that just started, just visiting, we kicking it, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
then now it's here to this, and I seen the whole growth, even active or
Yeah.
in silence.
We've
I
seen
got to
everyone.
yeah, we saw the whole growth of all this. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing, in my opinion. I ain't hating. You know what I'm saying? I got to see all this. We started a lot. No, we started this shit. I'm going to just say that.
Right.
We started this shit. But to sit back and see everything that's grown out of it, like, it's been dope. And to see
Yeah.
Boss from the very beginning to see now, like, it's been fire. You feel me? That's been fire. Fire.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yo got fire. Yo got
Yeah, it's
flame.
coming, y'all. Trust me with these dudes, man. I mean, this is an easy like and subscribe. And I know they just kicking it off. See, let me tell you what you go get from Big and G. You not just go get quality content. You go get people that's willing to work hard, like in terms of trying to make sure that y'all stay abreast. Because that's what I was getting from them a long time ago. Is when things was breaking, they was telling you about it, but then they was, the most important thing is they very honest on their takes. They not pandering. And I just, it's some people they do their content like that. That ain't what you go get with Big and G. They go tell you, they go call balls and strikes. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
get back to football.
he's the one with the hot takes. I just put it all together. But yeah, I appreciate it though. I don't feel like I got hot takes, but I appreciate it. I like to throw things you guys' way and try to get the best out of you guys,
Well,
Mm-hmm.
you know how it is.
But yeah, so we could probably hop back into it now. But that was a nice little, for anybody who don't know some of that, it was nice to hear.
background.
So yeah, a little bit of background. But getting back into this Vikings game, we were talking about the offense. So I'm gonna flip it back over to the defense now.
Mm-hmm.
How should the defense attack this one? They obviously been giving up a lot of points. JJ McCarthy's kind of like been deemed like the chosen one, but he's kind of been struggling. So I'm gonna come to you first, James. What do you think they need to do to stop this offense? Obviously, Justin Jefferson, a great receiver, but yeah, JJ McCarthy. What do you think about that?
Bruh, if they don't, man, if he's sitting in this zone on this JJ McCarthy, I'm a holler. I'm a yell. I'm gonna be mad because this dude, first of all, ain't nobody scared of no JJ McCarthy. I ain't, even when he was at Michigan, okay? He was not good at Michigan. I don't know where they try to hype him. I think the Vikings just took him because it was a wave of quarterbacks, boss. You feel me? It was just that wave of quarterbacks. And it's like, let us get 1-2. And then they won all them damn games in the national championship. Oh, he didn't even look like no damn passing quarterback in college. Nobody was looking at J.J.
Yeah.
McCarthy like he was a quarterback.
Mhm.
I'm out here in Big Ten country. We out here in Big Ten country. We wasn't nobody looking at him as like no quarterback. Ooh, J.J. wasn't none of us looking at. So when he got picked and they was hyping him, we was like, what? Are you serious? So look at him. He's got the worst completion percentage in the NFL as the starting quarterback last. 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. You feel me? Ain't nobody scared of him. If you sit in that zone and let him do anything with you, man, I don't know what to say. I'm going to just say same old Cowboys. You feel me, boss? You feel me, G? Because it makes no sense. Yeah, they got Aaron Jones. They got a good little running game. Yeah, they got Justin Jefferson. They got Addison. Yeah, they got a pretty good defense, and they got a damn good defensive coordinator in Flores. You feel what I'm saying? They got some players. You get what I mean? But that don't matter. They're not a good team. They had lost 4 in a row. You know what I mean? And then they beat the sorry-ass Commanders. The Commanders suck this year. They do. So ain't nobody looking at Commanders. They had lost 4 in a row, and before that they had lost. And the only good team they beat this year was the Detroit Lions, and I guarantee you the Detroit Lions were sleeping in that game, and it was a division game. They were amped up on it. Detroit was sleeping in that game. They haven't beat go look at the record. They ain't been a winning team.
Yeah, I think that game was they were actually down till late in that game. Too,
Yeah,
like getting beat the whole game, and then they ended up making a comeback.
Man, if they don't smack these Vikings and stomp these boys and get in that backfield, this should be an 8-sack game. Boss, this should be an 8-sack game. They should be on that backfield. They should destroy this young man.
Boss, you remember what you thought about McCarthy pre-draft and that kind of thing? Like, what do you think about
Yeah,
McCarthy?
I'm embarrassed because Big done stumped all kind of mud holes in my take. I like McCarthy coming out, man. He know that.
I'm stomping all in there. I can't believe you said you liked him. He's terrible. Terrible.
I had him as my number 2 quarterback.
That's crazy.
And I'm talking about quarterback.
Yeah, that's
dog.
crazy. I can't believe you saw that.
Yeah, I did, bro.
No.
I did.
That was a miss on you. I'm sorry, sir.
I might not have been a miss, man. I gotta go look at his film. But
go look at it again.
If I gotta go eat at it, I eat it. Cause I like this feet work. I like a lot of stuff about McCarthy coming out, man.
Yeah, athlete not throwing the ball.
I like them throwing the ball, big.
No, I didn't see it. I seen him enough in Michigan to see it. Like, no, he was an athlete, good size athlete. But when I watched him at Michigan, there was never a time you could look at him like, oh, he's going to make this big throw. It was just like, what? He make that throw? Honestly, aren't you when you see him throw the ball, you're like, oh, he made that? I didn't think he was going to do it.
Oh, man.
Like, seriously, I promise you. Like, I was like, he's making that. They were having a revolving door of quarterbacks at Michigan. All of a sudden, he became the guy. Harbaugh is a quarterback whisperer. That's what it is. Remember, he got Alex Smith good.
Yeah, and another thing too is Michigan was running the ball a lot. So,
yeah, man.
You know, that running game helped him a lot too, you know, because he didn't really have no weapons at Michigan too. I just felt like his feet was real clean coming out. And I felt like he went to a nice system. I felt like he could actually be at least at worst game manager. You know what I mean? But
that's what he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see no like elite talent arm-wise, but I felt like he could be a starter in the league. But I might be wrong, bro. I ain't looked at him at all since he came out. That could be one that I got to eat that one.
You might have to because
I got to eat that one, dog.
You might have to eat that one because I'm not going to throw him away because he's still young. Okay,
yeah,
but
he's basically
like not going to be a star. Not going to be a star. He'll be a serviceable quarterback. That is it.
So he won't be like Sam Darnold type, like that. Just eventually.
Maybe after year 10.
I'm glad he said Sam Darnold because they're probably right now wishing they still had a Sam Darnold because he was a lot better than what McCarthy's been. They gave Sam Darnold up for him because he flashed in the preseason.
Now Sam Darnold got a lot of turnovers at Seattle. He's just a turnover guy, but Sam Darnold's a good player. Yeah. He just turns the ball over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's
a good player, but he's gonna turn the ball over. You just know Sam Darnold gonna throw interceptions.
That's probably why he's bounced around so much.
Because he's gonna throw interceptions. But he got some good talent.
Yeah.
So what do you think they're gonna do about Justin Jefferson? Who's gonna be?
I'm gonna let Boss take this one.
Are they gonna? You think it's gonna be the same old thing with the zone, or you think they're gonna try to put the best corner on Jefferson, or what are they gonna do to stop him?
Man, this tiger ain't changing no stripes. this Eberflus, he is all the way bought into his system of bend don't break. I have to give Quinn credit. When Quinn came back from being a fired head coach, he changed. Eberflus came back from being a fired, disgraced head coach and said it was them, it wasn't me.
Man, is that the truth? That's the truth.
That's the truth. So
and Jerry saved
Jerry and them
his ass.
trying to change him. They trying. They saying, man, eat your grits. They've been telling them eat your grits. He said you go see more men. What does Eberflus always do? He start off aggressive. He start off with blitzing. Then when they get in the clutch, he start backing off. I really want people to really watch the flow of how he calls the game.
Marinelli.
Even when his working, he'll go away from it.
It's Marinelli, boss.
He'll go away from it when it's working. That blitz will be getting home. He'll be getting pressure, and he'll just stop.
Ain't that what happened against Detroit?
Yeah, because you got a statue. Boss, let me ask you this. I know you don't know him, but just looking at Eberflus, I would not want to play for you.
I wouldn't either. You don't hear nobody even talk about him, bro.
Nobody like you. Nobody.
What player ever says thank you, Eberflus?
Don't nobody like you. And just looking at you, I don't like you. And here's the thing. This is why I gave Eberflus a chance. I'm gonna keep it real. I gave Eberflus a chance because when he was at Dallas in 2017, when he was with Marinelli and Eberflus could have been the guy, and he said, I don't want to step on Marinelli toes. I'm going to go somewhere else. And then he went over to the Colts, and they had some talent, and he won some games. They kicked Dallas's ass that game. And I was like, okay, but I knew you weren't going. I knew when you went to the Bears you weren't going to win because you're not a head coach. I felt that from the get. You're a defensive coordinator. But, dog, I didn't ask G. Marinelli, I didn't hate on you because you had the players play hard. They ran to the ball. You had them play hard. That's why I didn't hate on Marinelli. That damn style would piss me off because he would be playing really strong and aggressive, and then it's like, oh Lord, when they jumping on us, I don't want nothing to happen now. Don't score on us. Now you're backing up and getting scared. And I'm like, What the fuck is you doing, dog? You was just attacking and killing them and going after them, and we going. And then now when they got the ball and they can score, now you like, oh no, I can't let them score. Let's don't let them. Just hold them to a field goal. Man, what the fuck? And then the team crumbles after that. It's like the team takes on that mentality of your scaredness, and then they start making the mistakes, and then big 15-yard 17 20-yard game, boom, and then next thing you know it's game because you scary.
I think the way that I see it, big, is I see it as what you say. Looking at you, I don't like you. I think what you're saying with that is he doesn't. He's not
a player's coach.
Yeah, he don't.
He wasn't like Quinn.
Like confidence and like
even Zimmer.
I don't sense no confidence coming from him.
He ain't got no backbone. He's soft.
Yeah.
He a putty cat.
I feel like Chicago broken, bro.
He a putty cat.
He feel broken. Like he doesn't have the energy of an alpha man, right? He doesn't have the energy.
He beta. Yep.
He don't have that energy. Like, see, the reason why we rock with old man Rod, old man was always
even old man Zimmer.
Old man Zimmer was the man.
I've listen, boss. You know me. I said don't make Zimmer the head coach. Keep him the defensive coordinator, and I'm cool because old man Grandpa Zim at 74 years old had more spine than your soft ass right now. That old man would come in there. Get your ass on the damn field, or I'm gonna sit your ass on the bench. That's what he was saying. You feel me?
He would never know effort issues with Rod,
bruh.
And Rod didn't even have half this talent. What would Rod do with this?
Rod would be attacking. Quinn would be attacking. Zimmer would be attacking because here's the thing, because everybody's talking about Leofau, right? How he's a disappointment this year. He wasn't a disappointment last year. He was on the upward trend with Zimmer. Everybody was excited for year 2 with Leofau. And then you got this soft.
That was year 1.
That's what I'm saying. Then you got soft poo-poo come over here, and you, like you said, got no spine. He don't know how to just stay within the principle. He's an attacking linebacker. You see him? He's the Tasmanian devil. He needs to attack. Demarion Overshown needs to attack. Look at how he was playing with Zimmer last year before he got hurt. Playing like a madman. 90 tackles, 5 sacks, interceptions. He all over the place. I bet you now look at him with Zimmer. He like this. You don't even hear about Overshown now.
No. All the linebackers on their heels.
Do you hear about Overshown?
I'm sure some of that might be from where he's still coming back from the injury. But yes.
Unleash the beast. We ain't got time to
mean, I have like.
He was coming back from injury, though, with Zimmer, though. Remember?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But maybe that's a little different. I don't know. But yeah, you guys are right.
He's not using them the same. Like the blitz rate with Overshown is way lower under this defensive coordinator than it was with Zim. Like Zim actually used these guys to their strengths better. Just to be honest, like and see, like what we lost with Zimmer that people don't talk about is we lost a schematic guy. This guy has his defense, but he doesn't mold his defense to his talent. Zimmer would mold his defense. Like he could go from a 3-4 to a 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
The most exotic thing this team has done is go to a 5-man front. That's the most exotic thing. And and
he think he did something when he did that, and that was the most.
I don't even think it was him,
right?
I think it was a white cotton.
Probably because he's like, I got all these guys. Let's get as many guys on the field so we can create the pressures. Because maybe you ain't sending these blitzes, you soft ass sucker. So let me just put the 5-man front and at least get all the pressure with these front because you're not sending the pressure. So this is the pressure we're gonna have to use with these 5-man front. Give me Osa, give me Clark, give me Kenny, give me somebody, give me Clowney, give me as much as, because this doesn't make any sense, man. Like I said, you got attacking linebackers that you can really create pressure. This is a game that in these Vikings, these last 3 games, you talked about Pickens being showcasing, bruh. I'm not gonna take the team serious if you bring them back. I don't want to hear, because I'm hearing all this shit in the streets, G and Boss. Oh, this the 4th defensive coordinator. I don't give a F if it's the 17th coordinator in the 17th year. So what? Get it right. Quinn left. You had some promises with him. Zimmer left because you had some promises with him, because that's what I heard in the streets. You had some promises with him. You didn't fulfill those promises, and that's why his old ass retired. You get what I'm saying? You probably said he could be coach, and then you lied to him. And he's like, oh, you lied to me, I'm out. You get what I mean? But when you got Eberflus, that was a friendly fire guy. You knew as soon as he got fired from Chicago, I was like, they're hiring him. And I knew we weren't going anywhere when you did that.
Yeah, I remember you saying that before. Hey, boss, real quick, I know this session's about to end again, so if you want to hop back in, we can get you back in. Or
yeah, I can jump in.
Right,
hey,
cool.
you doing the George Pickens just right now.
As soon as that ends, we'll cut. What are you talking
about? With his bottle.
Oh, as soon as that chat ends, though, I'll get you right back in here. Anyway, yeah. So we was gonna kind of. I wanted to ask you guys, going back to this Vikings game. I guess we'll start with you. We can start with you, boss, and then we'll go to James. Just a little quick kind of each, like your little quick keys to the game, and then we'll get into like some bold predictions, score predictions. If you guys like doing, I mean, I know we like to do that, but if you like to do that, boss, it's fun. But yeah, what's some keys to the game for you, real quick? If you could just sum that up.
Oh man, it's kind of early in the week, so I haven't really dug super deep yet. I usually do my analysis Saturday, but since you put me on a spot,
yeah. What about the eye test? Like just as a fan, not really breaking it down all crazy, but I know you like to do that. But I'm just saying,
I think most of it is gonna be within us. Like, so it's not even just as much a scheme against them. It's more so about play your game, Dallas, without the mistakes. Let's start with that first. Let's start with actually attacking on defense. Let's start with that. Let's start with putting these guys in their strengths. If we're just talking about game plans, so you know, I'm waiting on somebody to really kick Ferg in his ass. Like, ain't nobody really. It's like all this energy for Pickens, and we ain't gonna talk about Ferg fumbling 4 games in a row. Like, is that what we doing? We go put all the heat on the guy that's been playing like the best weapon, and we go just turn our head to Ferg. So, I just say, yeah, in terms of game plan, let's don't beat yourself and come play Dallas Cowboy football. Like, you don't even really need too big of a game plan, man, because you really just need to run the ball at these guys and and throw off of it. Just do that. If you do that and really try to really do what you say that you do, is you try to win these games in the trenches, then we should have balance going against them and play mistake-free football and walk away with a dub.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna bounce off the point where you said in the very beginning, boss, where you said take control of the game. I think this is the game plan for me. Take control of the game. This team is not a good football team, so take control of the game early. Don't keep them in the game. This isn't a game where they should be 17-14 in the third quarter and we're struggling with them. Okay, Dallas is a better team. With you, take control of the game, and just like you said, boss, be aggressive. We've talked about it with Eberflus for the last 15 minutes about the aggressiveness. You got JJ McCarthy back there. I love boss. I don't give a hell what the hell he said about JJ McCarthy. He ain't shit. Go after this dude. He got the worst completion percentage in the league. 9 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Dog. No, get after him. Use your speed. You got strength. You got fast linebackers. Get after him. Crowd that line of scrimmage. You know who you got out there. Okay, you got Justin Jefferson. You got Addison. You got what's that tight end? He pretty good too. Hawkinson, TJ Hawkinson. You got some guys there. So what? We got some guys too. You need to attack them. And then what we talked about in the very beginning of the show, you need to control the game by running the ball. Don't go out there, everybody like, oh, Pickens got to have a makeup game. No, he fucking don't. Run that damn ball and then slowly just bring him integrated in the game. Don't start forcing it to him and putting it all on him. That's not a good mental place. Play the game right. Okay? Run that damn football first. Do some good play action, hit some screen passes, get that, and then hit some Pickens. You feel me? Get him integrated in the game that way, because CD might not be in the game. If he's not in the game, he's out with concussion. Don't try to force feed George because y'all feeling like, oh, George got to have the makeup game. You hear what I'm saying, boss? Y'all hear what I'm saying, G? Don't force it on George. Oh, he got to have the makeup game. And that creates dumb shit. Play smart. Run that football, be physical with them, dominate them at the line of scrimmage. Then hit pick, then flow, because Flo will be strong in this game. I think, boss, G, I think Flo will have a strong game here. And just like you said, though, Ferg, I ain't got nothing to say about Ferg. Just hit him in the red zone. I'm done talking about some damn Ferguson. I told you about get Kyle Pitts, but that's another story and another day. I'm being quiet about that. But anyway, I ain't really talking about Ferg. I'm talking about, let's see some flow, integrate George later on, but I need to see a lot of Javonte. I need a big Javonte Williams game. I need 125-yard, maybe 2 touchdowns. I need a big game. Whatever Javonte has run his biggest game of the year, it needs to be against these Vikings. I need him to have we need to see the Cowboys dominate the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Somebody said 8 sacks from who? James Houston got 5.5 sacks. Let me get 2 from him. If Clowney come back good, I know he can get at least 1.5, right? Man, you gonna tell me Quentin Williams can't get 1? They can have a sack fest against J.J. McCarthy. Sack fest and run fest. That needs to be the game.
Before we hop into bold predictions, which we're going to get to here in a second, I wanted to hop into the comments on the Boss Cowboy YouTube channel. If you guys want to hop in there with some bold predictions, we'll give you some shout outs there as well. We got JV Boy, Willie Stovall's in there. I feel like I remember Willie Stovall from a long time ago.
For a long time.
Yeah, there's Lou Takes.
Oh, what's up, Big Lou?
Yep, giving a few shout outs there. But yeah, leave some bold predictions in the comments, and we'll get into some bold predictions here. So we'll go back to Boss on. Oh, we ended the meeting, so I'll get him back in. So we'll come to you first. Did you think about a bold prediction? And,
Oh yeah, I got a bold prediction.
Yeah, so let's get it back over to you. Real
Okay,
quick.
my bold prediction is Javonte Williams 170 yards rushing. That's a bold prediction.
That's a big one.
That's a big one, right? Javonte Williams 170 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Dominate at the line of scrimmage. And on the other side is a bold prediction. 8 sacks is in my brain because you can have it against him because it's J.J. McCarthy. I know some other teams that had some big sack games against the damn Vikings.
Up in here.
Yeah. I know some other teams that had some big sack games. Don't tell me. The damn Seattle Seahawks, didn't they just go crazy in the sack game against the Vikings when they beat them like 37-0 or like 37-9? Then DeMarcus Lawrence went crazy. Yeah. If he went crazy, if DeMarcus Lawrence went crazy on your ass, then don't tell me y'all can't do it. They had a sack fest in that Seattle game. I need a sack fest from the Cowboys. Eberflus, if you go in there spineless and scary and soft like we all think you are, like me and Boss and a lot of us think you are, and if they bring your soft ass back, I ain't trying. It's the same old Cowboys.
I will say this big: if Eberflus is likely coming back,
Sonny
I'm
Styles,
gonna be
baby.
campaign trying to get him fired.
I will too.
I promise I'm gonna be loud about that. I'm gonna be knowing about that.
I take that.
But
What? Sonny Styles, baby. Pick Central, baby. Sonny Styles is coming.
Andrew
here.
Curtis got to go.
Who's Andrew Curtis?
The passing game coordinator.
Oh, see.
And then David Overstreet, the cornerback coach. If y'all do anything, if y'all keep Eberflus, you can't keep his whole staff. Somebody here got to roll.
You really think Jerry gonna let him go though? I don't think he is.
The passing game coordinator?
No. I'm talking about Eberflus.
I don't. But I'm a fight to get him fired. I'm gonna try to get him fired. Like that's gonna be one of my top campaigns in the offseason, trying to get him fired. I mean, like I had no confidence. I mean, we just had another 40-point game on Detroit. Another one.
Our 26th season is gonna be gone if you keep him.
Yeah, you wasting the season.
You wasting the whole season.
The fans got to be loud this offseason about firing Eberflus.
Yes,
it's just as simple as that. It's like, nah, Jerry, we don't agree with you that the problem was getting rid of your coordinator and going to a third one. You should have just kept your second one.
You should have just kept Zimmer's old ass.
You should have kept Zimmer old ass. You should have just gave him some basic respect and interviewed him for the head coaching job.
Yeah.
And just instead of acting like he was invisible, you should at least made it seem like he had a chance for it. Even if you was going for Brian, just hey man, and you should have paid him more money.
That's what it was.
You should have paid Zimmer more money based on what he did. That man had to deal with the absence of Sam Williams.
He had Bozzie Smith.
Mozzie Smith and old Linval Joseph
and Jordan
that
Phillips.
came off the street,
bruh.
And you had no Tank, you had no Micah for 4 games.
And when Micah came back, they were one of the best defensives in the league the last 8 weeks.
No Diggs, no Bland for most of the season.
And you couldn't give that old man respect. I told you, Grandpa Zimmer at the
lost
defensive coordinator. And still was doing it.
Still doing it.
And what did we love about Zimmer, G and Boss? What did we love about him? I know I loved about him. Zimmer would attack your ass.
Yeah,
Zimmer would send them damn blitzes, dog. Zimmer wouldn't give a bro. I you know what I remember so vividly, y'all? That Commanders game. I think it was Parsons' first game back. That motherfucker didn't give a hell about no Jaden Daniels. He was going after him every play. I was loving it. I was excited. And you saw it's like our team fed off of it. Yeah. It's like our defense fed off of it. It's like
they play hard the last 8 for him, bro.
Man, they play for him, but
the defense play hard.
Leofold, they were all going hard because he didn't sit back and let the offense dictate what he did. He said, you're not going to dictate. I'm going to dictate the game. You're not going to dictate. And that's the problem with Eberflus. He lets the offense dictate what he's going to do. And when you do that, you're not going to win games. You're at a point where you got the Philadelphia Eagles who are falling off again. You can take this because they're falling off and doing the same thing, and you're going to still be in the soft shit. I can't respect it, dog. And so I don't care if you got to change another coordinator. Stop. That's the problem. Y'all be in y'all's comfort zone, hiring these guys y'all just comfortable with. Move out of your comfort zone and get a real dog. And because you got some really good players, if you get a dog-ass coordinator, then you'll see. You saw when you got a Quinn. When Quinn got fired, he's a defensive coordinator. He came right in. You had the worst defense with Mike Nolan. The worst. It went from the worst to the first. And why was that? The coordinator.
Yeah. And then Dallas got to do a better job of knowing the up-and-coming guys too, right?
Yeah. They're scared. Because they don't want to do that.
We let Aiden Dirty get away, and we let Al Harris get away.
And look at them both turning up.
So who is probably those guys with this current defensive staff? I would say White Cotton. White Cotton is probably the guy that you need to keep your eye on. We can't keep letting these good ones get away, man. And then to your point, you hang on to Eberflus, and you let White Cotton go. You get Eberflus, but now Al Harris gone. And guess what? Now that he gone, guess what team leading the league in interceptions and takeaways? Al Harris's team. What was your team when Al Harris was here? Number one in takeaways. Who was likely the one that was making it happen? The same guy that's making it happen in Chicago. So it's one of those things to where Dallas, like, nah, I stand with you 1,000%. We need to get another D coordinator, man. And we need to get one that's actually current to the NFL. NFL defense have changed. It's a lot more match coverages going on. It's a lot more disguises. It's a lot different than it used to be. All this sitting back and playing zone and two hot shells, and you can just get it done that way. We try to prevent big plays from man coverage, all of those safe shit. Bro, that's getting killed now. It's a reason why all these backup quarterbacks look good when they go against you, Eberflus.
Yeah, and that's where you hope that coming up Sunday night that they don't make McCarthy look like he's back in the get right game.
Bro, I'm not even screaming him get right because he's just so weak. If this motherfucker comes in and turns up on Dallas, dog, I'm gonna say fire Evil, and it's not gonna be because I just care. It's just because I'm just mad for the fans, and I'm just gonna run for the game. It ain't even from me. It ain't from me.
Because let's keep it real big. If we lose going forward, we choked.
Well, we choked against the Lions. I'm gonna keep it real.
See the Lions, they did.
Bro, I'm not hyping no damn Lions, bro. Dallas should have beat them. In that game.
But they was a top 3 offense at least.
G said it. That was one of the best offenses that we had played all year. But at the end of the day, you let Jared Goff be too comfortable. I would never let a quarterback who cannot run, who cannot move in the pocket, ever get comfortable. I will take my chances against you. Now, if you got a little bit of escapability, even if you're not a rushing quarterback,
but
and
you
have
were saying we choked though. That was your point.
We did.
Like we choked on Detroit?
Yes, we did. Because that was a must-win game. That was a must-win game. If Philadelphia, you're relying on Philadelphia losing, that's terrible. That was a must-win game. You had a 3-game stretch where you had to beat. If any team, you had the Eagles, the Chiefs, and the Lions. If you had any team to lose to, it would have been the Chiefs because that's the AFC team. You did not want to lose against the Lions or the Eagles because that's your division game, and the Lions are in the NFC, and that's a critical game. You could not.
So you saying in terms of the moment, yes. That's a choke in terms of moment. I'm saying in terms of talent. Like,
oh no,
on paper,
Detroit got talent.
The Chargers, on paper, you supposed to beat Dallas supposed to beat all the teams that's left, bro. Real talk.
So
like we supposed to beat all the teams that's left, bro, on paper.
Man, you should
Like
beat the Lions.
within the last 3 weeks, people was literally favoring us to make the playoffs and saying that we could be contenders if we make the playoffs. That's how good Dallas is truly still on paper.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though, boss. When we came to the Lions game, everybody was like, what are they going to do on this game? Because this is the big game. Yeah, they had them too, and them was crazy. But this Lions game, they win this game, it's really good sailing because now they can kind of run the table, and this is the game they really have to have. Tell me that's not true. That now you coming down
I
from
felt like this was a hard gauntlet in the middle, bro.
No.
To come out 2 out of 3 out of this gauntlet in the middle.
No, I'm not going to agree with that because you had to win them NFC games, and you got to win those NFC games. You lost bad losses to the Panthers, the Cardinals, and the Bears. You cannot have a.
Yeah, see, you debating importance. I'm debating the talent.
I don't care about the talent. It's about the importance. Talent don't mean shit. It's about the importance of us getting to the playoffs.
No. You're right in terms of the importance of the game. I'm saying like the gauntlet, the talent gauntlet that we faced, we just came out of it.
I don't give a
and
hell.
2 out of 3 out of that gauntlet ain't bad, dude.
I do agree with what Boss is saying, but it's because of what you're saying. Because they lost those earlier games. Because if they would have won those games, you would have been fine with the 2 out of 3, but because they lost those games,
Dallas didn't give themselves no margin ever.
So you're both kind of right.
Perfect balance,
yeah.
G, you brought world peace right there, bro. You brought world peace right there.
You
was
it's like what you said was right, but it was like because of what he was saying was like why that was right. Because like
perfect balance, man. You restored the brotherhood.
That is super hard to win those 3 games that stretch. That is a hard stretch for any team. The back-to-back Super Bowl champions, or the Super Bowl teams back-to-back,
and they were in an NFC Championship game.
Yep, and so that was tough. So that was a really tough stretch, but it's because of those losses that you feel so bad about losing that.
But that's what I always say, though, G. Don't I always say you can't lose those early damn games. That's what I always talk about at the beginning of the year. When you see those early NFC games at the end of the beginning of the year, you must win those games. I don't know why these teams don't put priority on those games when they're playing a Panthers or a Falcons or a team that may be on the borderline or may not, or a Cardinals. You play them week 2. Them is the games that you don't pay attention to and you just go into. No, those are the games you have to pay attention to because those are the games always bite you in the ass later on in the year. Every single time with Dallas. They lose those sorry ass to those teams that are not good. That Cardinals game, we talked about it on air here. We said that was going to be the get-right game for the Cardinals because we know how the Cowboys play, and it was. And we said this is the game that's going to bite you in the ass when it comes down later on because it's the ugly loss. What game have they won since? Please tell me. Who have the Cardinals beat since they beat Dallas? I want to know.
Yeah, they haven't looked good.
Exactly.
I think they won one little funky game.
Yeah, find out. I don't think they have.
Yeah, I think it's been pretty trash. But see that Big, I wanted to say something too, bro. Just keep it in 100 too, bro. I noticed something about my Cowboy fans, man. We don't like it hard. We don't like it when we got to work for it and we got to grind for it.
Not me. I want to work for it. You're right, but we've been pampered. Who's that fault? Whose fault?
We pampered, ain't we?
That's Jerry. Because when
we don't want to go into the playoffs unless we don't want to go in unless we go in with 12 games. Like it's like I'm noticing like a lot of the fans they checked out. I look at the numbers that be going around, right? Everybody's numbers took a dip after Detroit because a lot of the fans that y'all checked out. Not listen.
Well,
not
that's the Cowboys PTSD. That's the PTSD.
That is the peak, but goddamn, man.
That's the PTSD, though.
Like,
do you believe?
Sometimes you got to get in like the Giants. Sometimes you got to get in.
I can't get in like the Giants. You know why?
Sometimes
you know why I can't get in like the Giants?
Find an hour to get in.
See, I can't.
Dog.
See, here's the thing.
Sometimes just saying to the end.
So here's the thing. I would love to get into the Giants, but Giants got to have a different mentality. See, I seen the Giants way back then, and I knew when them Giants dug in, they dug in because the owner would dig in, their coach would dig in. You would feel it. You would know they would dig in.
But they had to fight big. Is my point.
Yeah,
we 4 games
we
left.
pretty boys. That's why I hate
we
us.
We all pretty boys.
We're pretty boys.
Fans, dog.
We pretty boys. Fans
so,
from players to fans. We pretty boys. We got the pretty. Look, I'm pretty right now.
You sweet. You clean.
G
diddy.
pretty.
Yeah, we're all.
Look.
Yeah.
We are.
We look
it's
clean.
the truth.
We looking clean.
We clean with the cowboy shit. I didn't buy none of this, by the way.
Everything's
just
clean.
so you know.
It's like
Studio's
but you know
that's what
like,
it is.
But G, you feel me on that big? You feel me on that?
Yeah,
Like,
we are. We pretty.
Cowboy fans,
we pretty
we
boys.
want to go in 12-5. We don't want to go in that we squeaked in with 10.
I want to squeak in.
Like that.
I want it dirty.
I see a lot of our fans don't want it dirty.
They don't want it dirty.
I'm trying to get that number 1 seed and get that bye week and just
That
get
ain't
straight
happening.
to. I need
I
that
don't want
NFC.
no bye week. I want to I don't want no bye week. I want us to be like the Giants when they had that Super Bowl run when they had to go on the road all 3 games and beat the team all their fields and then go to the Super Bowl. That feels better to me.
That is the best way to do it.
That feels better to me.
Yep.
I don't want home field advantage. I want to come to your house and beat you in your house and kick your ass in your house.
That would be the best way to do it. Of course.
Yeah,
especially.
And then if we win out, your chances of doing that go up because you're gonna be coming in hot.
And ain't nobody thinking about you.
Right.
They're not.
They sleeping on you.
They ain't thinking about you.
This is where you want to be, big.
Because guess what? If they get to the playoffs, you know the first thing people are gonna think, man, they same old Cowboys. Ain't nobody. Trust me. These teams gonna be thinking like they're not gonna respect us. They're not gonna respect Dallas.
Yeah,
man, same old Cowboys. They're gonna choke.
This is the time to turn your energy up, Cowboy Nation. Not turn it down.
I know, but it's the PTSD, dog. That's Jerry and them gave it to us. That's when that 23 season. It's that 23 season, boss. It's that 23 season.
The problem with the PTSD, dog.
It's the 23 season.
You don't have PTSD for the Mavericks and you don't have it for the Rangers, bro. And you just as DFW as me.
Okay,
we
but
are both
it's
DFW
different.
boys.
But it's
we
different. You know why?
Why is it different, bro?
Because
why do we treat our
you know why? Because the Mavericks have one championship.
But I'm just saying, though, bro.
No.
We waited.
It's not.
We waited
I
dog.
seen it in the.
You used to go to the Mavericks game.
Oh, I don't give a hell. You're not gonna tell me that because the Mavericks didn't start getting good till the late '80s. I was there and watched it. I'm just saying. The Cowboys was always good.
Why can't
70s.
we just hope to
because
the end, like everybody else?
Because you know why?
We gotta
because Jerry runs this.
Because right now,
because Jerry runs this. Because Jerry. That's why. He done got soft on this shit. He done got weak.
But Jerry been hard. He done took his Viagra's this year, man. He done took all
because he didn't have no choice.
But he still took the pills.
But it don't matter. I don't like it.
The pill or not with Quentin.
He did take the pill, but it was more force with the pill.
Jerry's out there broken right now.
I don't get that meat. Don't tell me that because you could have got aggressive with that Quentin Williams earlier. He said, "Oh, I did it at the beginning of the year." I get it, but you could have went harder earlier. We've seen so many times that they could have spent this money. See, you got Quentin Williams now, right? You could have got a Quentin Williams before. Yeah, you could have. You could have got a Quentin Williams before, a couple years before. You could have got a lot of these dogs before. See, you talked about it and we talked about it. The Dallas Cowboys are reactionary.
They are.
They react off things.
This is a reaction.
This is reactionary.
They was reacting off of the ball drop.
Exactly. And they said Kenny Clark ain't enough because these fans is still chirping. Yeah. Shut up, shining Quentin Williams. That's when we shut up, when you got Quentin Williams. But don't tell me you already had that in the plan to do it, because if you was going to do it, because that tells me you was never going to sign Micah. Because remember, he said, I want to get 3 or 4 players like Quentin Williams and George Pickens with Micah. So that means it tells me you never had the plans to sign him. So if you really never had the plans to sign him, you should have went in that draft and you should have said, we're going to get rid of you now. And you should have loaded up on draft picks and you should have got players. You should have got busy then. See, you're more reactionary because fans is mad. You're like, oh, you threw away this season because this offense is nasty. You got Pickens, blah, 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 blah. So Jerry ain't stupid. He listened to, okay, they tripping. Let me go get this. Shut y'all up. Quentin Williams. Yeah, but you still got a bum-ass coordinator. See what I'm saying? So you trying to patch up. So you patched up one hole, but now another hole leaking.
Yeah, that's right.
Right?
That's right. That's right. No, that's right. I got to get his ass fired.
Yeah, I kind of want to we could keep going on about that forever, but I kind of wanted to get to the back to this game a little bit because, boss, I don't know how you are with bold predictions. I don't know if you do that or if you do score predictions, but I wanted to throw it your way, see if you might have had a bold prediction for this one or a score prediction. I know we didn't prepare you for that, but
tell me
it's
something
just
because
fun,
I see
man.
your waves.
It's bold. It's fun.
I see your waves, boss.
People like to come at you about bold predictions, but
you don't probably do it, but you're gonna do it on here tonight. I said 172 for Javonte and 2 touchdowns. That's pretty bold, ain't it?
See, they defense real good.
I know that's why it's bold.
So
they got a good ass defense in Flores. That's bold as shit.
But you say be bold. So if I'm gonna be bold, Dallas by 2 touchdowns. It's not logical.
That ain't
but
bold.
It's bold.
He said Dallas by 2.
That ain't bold.
That's a lot in the league.
Not by the Vikings with JJ McCarthy. That's not bold. That's scary. Jump out there.
He said
scary.
big game James is thinking blowout.
If you're gonna be bold, be real bold. Say we shut the
Okay. We beating them by 3 touchdowns. They gonna reset Madden, and it's gonna be our first clean game.
You got a score prediction?
We gonna beat them 42-21.
There it is.
Okay. All right.
Did you? I don't know if you gave us a score prediction.
Who, me?
Yeah, so maybe we could get a score prediction.
I'm gonna say the score prediction because you got McCarthy. They might get luck up on. If they score more than 17 points, I'm pissed. My score prediction should be 35-17. 35-17. Dallas should go in their house. Is it at Dallas or is it at their house?
It's in Minnesota.
It's in Dallas.
Oh, is it?
It's in Dallas?
That's about. I wasn't up to date on that.
Oh.
I got to research that a little bit. I don't know why I don't have the score pulled up right.
If they're in our house, we definitely should be throwing a damn near 40 burger on them. I'm saying 40-17 now.
All right.
42-17.
Let me double check, man.
Make sure. I don't give a hell if we're in Minnesota. 42.
It is in Dallas. It is.
It's in Dallas.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. 42-17.
Yeah.
I got a bold.
42-17.
I got real bold. I got real bold. I think the defense comes out and has a huge game. Something happens where it's just a big turnaround. The defense is played like we've never seen this whole season. Revel bounces back, gets a pick 6. Cowboys win 28-3.
Wow. They only scored 3.
Damn.
Now that would be bold because
Dallas
is because you got Eberflus.
I'm feeling a defensive game here.
I'm concerned about Dallas though because if we get in the playoffs, I don't feel like we built for the playoffs.
They're not built for the playoffs. That
I'm
was a
not counting
playoff
this
game against the Detroit Lions, dog. I'm going to that. I'm pointing to that, boss. I know
We
you may not want
to
hear
run the ball, bro, and we going into the cold.
No, it's not that.
It's here, dog.
I just feel like I'm not gonna say that because people will say I'm low hanging fruit. So I'm not gonna mention that. I'll just stay football. So,
what?
No,
You can't do that, bro.
I done already talked to you about that, so don't do that.
What? No, you can't.
I told
tell
you,
me that.
Jerry done did too much shit off the field. Okay, so don't do that. Okay, I done already said that.
You just had to give me a clue.
Okay,
bro.
okay, so I ain't doing that.
When
When we talking about this football, I just feel like they just don't got it in them. I'm sorry. I'm not hating on this team. I like the talent, but I just don't see. Y'all can get mad at me. I understand it, but I just don't feel like Cowboys got it in them. I don't see them. When I saw that Lions game, that was a big game for me. I didn't think they were going to come back against the Eagles, and they did. I thought they were going to have a letdown against the Chiefs. I still picked them, but I still thought they were going to have a letdown. And I was surprised they banged against that. I'm be honest. Y'all can act like, I knew they were going to do it. I didn't. I thought they were going to choke. And so when they won that game, I'm like, okay, let me see them Lions. Because I made the video, G, when I was like, come on, Cowboys, let us still believe. Don't go back to that old stuff. Didn't I say that?
Yep.
Because I'm still, I don't trust y'all. And guess what? What happened? That's why I don't trust y'all. Mm-hmm. So y'all can believe in Dallas all y'all want to. I don't trust these motherfuckers. I don't give a hell what y'all tell me. I don't trust this team. I know they got talent. I know they got good players. I don't trust the coaching. I don't trust them in big moments. And I feel when the biggest moment happens, they're going to choke. And if y'all yell at me for that, I don't give a hell.
I don't give a hell.
Hey, boss.
Hey, listen,
Hey,
bro.
But I wanted to bounce something back to you, kind of off of that.
Yeah.
You can respond to that too, but then also this.
Just listen.
Yeah,
And that's why I love Big, man, from the bottom of my heart, bro. Because like you can't, if you using logic, feel good when your team as of yet has not played a clean game. You haven't had one game this year where you say, damn, offense, defense, and special team was clicking. You ain't said that one time yet this whole year, man.
I know the Jets had quite a bit of offense, but it was kind of garbage time. But I felt like that was a good one. And then the Commanders, when they played them, I know there was nobody at quarterback and that kind of thing, but I
Yeah,
feel
and
like
then they was
did.
missing, like they was down to their fifth receivers.
I don't count them.
With Washington.
No, I know,
Jets
but
was just
I'm
trash
talking
as hell.
about like where you comfortably beat a team.
Yeah. But
Now,
it's
I'm not
always
talking
the
about
sorry
beating
team.
them. I'm talking about like clean games,
Yeah,
not even
like
just beating
penalties.
penalties, right? Yeah, execution.
Yeah,
you know
penalties.
what I mean? Catches, like not the fumbles and our bullshit we be seeing. You know, special teams starting at the 40-yard line every time, bullshit. It's like, damn.
Yeah, that was a
like,
big one in Detroit.
I'm just being honest, man. Like I like I said, I love the talent of the team. I like the talent. I do. I like the players that they have. I like what he did, but like I said, dog, I'm just keeping it real. I just feel like we don't got it in us. Like when I look at these other teams,
especially on D, bro. That's the thing.
That's
where I feel your energy, dog.
It's just like when it gets real down and dirty and gritty, we just don't
Some
do
hoes,
it.
bro.
Like, we
You know
just
you
whack
some
as
hoes.
fuck, and it pisses me off. I don't want to get mad about it because I
It's
moved
just
away
real.
from it. But it's just some whack ass shit, dog. Like I
Yeah.
seen other teams get gritty
Yeah.
and then take shit, and I'll be like, well, I wish we would do that shit. And that's that's just how I be feeling. And it's just like when a team, and it don't even be a team that be tough, and they just when they bog down on us, like we don't give a fuck about y'all, we gonna do this. It's like they do it on us, and it makes me mad. It's like we got the talent for you not to have that, and
Right.
y'all still do that shit on us. and it just
Panthers, like the Panthers.
the fucking Panthers, dog. Rico Dowdle said, "Wait till they
Rico
see
Dowdle
now."
said
Yeah,
they
that-
didn't buckle up, bro.
That was fucked up.
Rico Dowdle said, "Buckle up."
And he said it
But
before he did it.
But you know what? You know why he said it? Because he was in the building.
yeah.
So
and
he
then
must have
said
knew
they
something.
Know me. No, Big. He said
He said
that.
they know me. He said
They
he know what
me.
I
Them
do to
boys
him.
Know me.
He know what I do him on scout
That's why I
team.
said I've been giving it to him
I've
already.
been giving it to him. He's telling you that. He told you I've been giving it to y'all. Wait till y'all better buckle
He
up.
my
Wait.
dog,
And then he
dog.
ran all over y'all.
He did. And then told you he didn't buckle up.
He told y'all before the game, buckle up. And then he ran all over y'all.
That was embarrassing.
That's embarrassing.
Hey, big.
And who is Rico Dowdle? Nobody ever knew about him ever in life because of Dallas. And he was undrafted and he barely got 1,000. And I ain't dissing Rico. But you feel me? Nobody knew about him. And he talking shit to a team that nobody even knew about him. He talking shit to the team that gave him a chance, and he did what he wanted to do. Are we serious? Bryce Young, I love to see young black men to do it. But you ain't it. He was killing us.
Yeah. He was comfortable killing us. Comfortable.
boss,
He sit back at that, taking a nap.
I wanted to throw something back your way.
Yeah.
So we were talking about the playoffs and the season and all that and what it would mean. But so what do you consider a success? Because we talked about the 3-game stretch where you won 2 of the 3 in the gauntlet. Is a playoff appearance a success? What's success for you? For me, it's like I need to see an NFC championship game at least. But, we all have our different measures of success. So I'm just curious for you. What would you consider to be successful coming out of this season at this point?
My first wave of success would be winning 10 games. You got to get to 10 games. That's one. Second, hopefully that gives you a chance to get in the playoffs. My first success, I would call it a good building year with 10. a great building year with 10. This year it'll be about just getting in. Really, honestly, it'll be about getting in. In my gut, Big G, this feel like 91. Right before we won the Super Bowl, when we did the same thing.
Please, you hyping shit.
No, I'm not Big.
Yes, you are.
He said
me-
so.
you're-
So
you're-
No,
let
I
me
do
break it down
not.
to you, bro.
Absolutely.
Listen,
You're
no,
lying.
Listen, Big. No,
You're
I'm
lying.
not lying, Big. Listen,
Yes, you
listen.
are.
No. Listen,
Yes, you
I'm
are.
gonna make the case.
I'm
He's
not.
saying
You
next
know I'm
year.
bringing stories
I don't
to
want
my
cares.
city like you, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
go
I
ahead.
ain't gonna never sell you.
Let's
You
hear
my
it. Hey,
dog.
let's-
91
first
and then
measurements, dog.
92. You see,
Hey, let's have.
Now hear me out.
Let's
Just
let him
hear
make
me
the
out,
case.
Pig.
Let's let him make
I'm
his
gonna
case.
make the case. You
the
go
floor-
field me on this.
The floor is yours.
can I have the floor after you?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
know.
thwart all that dumb shit you're saying.
No.
Let's go. Let's hear it.
Bro.
Hey, the floor is yours.
This is the deal. You lost your quarterback in 91, didn't you? You lost him. Who was the person that needed to win out to get us in the playoffs? You remember that? Steve Berline. Ain't nobody thought that we was gonna win a Super Bowl. Nobody thought in 92, but we all felt, and you was in the city, Big. You felt the difference. You felt in 91.
And I
This
do
was
not
a good building year.
No, it's
Now,
not.
I ain't
You're
saying
lying.
that I was guaranteed we're gonna win a Super Bowl next year. What I'm saying is I will feel like this was a good building year for us to have a chance next year. Why? Because I'm seeing way less politics that I've seen with the Bastards versus Sons. I'm seeing free agents being treated like sons. When's the last time we seen that, Big? When was the last time we had a one tech that of this caliber, not just one but two, Clark and Quentin Williams? When was the last time we had Jerry make a move like that? We talking about 30 years, Big. So when was the last time we went and acquired a Pickens like this outside of 2018 with Amar? And that wasn't even a crisis. We got Pickens, and it wasn't a crisis, dog. It was just loud about us wanting to get wide receiver too. We would have all celebrated Keenan Allen. They went out and upgraded and got us Pickens, bro. So you telling me that ain't a good foundation?
That man is
you telling
great
me
in
us
marketing.
walking into next year?
You need to be in
and you telling
Cowboys
me
marketing. You need to be in Cowboys marketing.
No, it ain't. Nah,
Yeah,
bro.
you do.
It's just, no, it's straight up common sense to me.
But wait, hold on.
Like, look, if we got Quentin Clark for the next 2 years, get us a corner, get us a safety, maybe give linebacker out of free agency or drafted, we in the hunt, bro. Like, we literally with a cornerback and a safety and a linebacker are in the hunt.
Let me just.
I don't care what order, but if you get, especially if you get a corner out the first that we know we can depend on, a quality corner, Rebel coming back on year 2, not on that bad knee. Now you'll have Carson coming on year 3. Yeah, bro. I think we'll have a good foundation. It's just we're gonna need the right coach to put that together. Our offense was number 1 in the league. How many people we gotta have number 1 and top 3 for us to believe? Like, goddamn, your quarterback playing top 2. You got the best receiver core in the whole league. You got a top 5 running game in the whole league. Shit, that ain't enough foundation to be 91.
So, but before you take that, we're gonna swing it to you. But I just want to point out that you said it right there, the coaching. So we had a Jimmy Johnson, so that's not even close. And then one of the other differences is Dak is old, whereas back then Aikman would have been pretty young. So I think those are a couple of things to point out. And then,
but I'm saying, like, foundational talent wise, we got a lot of foundation. That's a quality foundation. I don't care what Big say.
Yeah.
Big just mad right now.
No,
man.
I'm not
Big,
mad.
let's
I'm
hear the
just
rebuttal.
real.
Let's hear the
my
rebuttal.
My rebuttal is real because just like he said, Brian Schottenheimer is not Jimmy Johnson. Right there. End it. And Libra Gang. I love Shotty. You ain't.
How you know he ain't?
Say if he wins the Super Bowl, baby.
Can I do my rebuttal?
Because Jimmy Johnson wasn't Jimmy Johnson in 91.
Because I didn't interrupt you on your rebuttal.
But he wasn't Jimmy.
But I
Johnson.
didn't interrupt. But I didn't interrupt you.
I'm not polite like you.
Okay, but I was polite. I let you speak the whole way. You know why you jumping in? You know why you jumping in?
Because you punching hard, bro. Yeah, you supposed to let him punch a little bit.
Hey, you know, right?
Hey, real quick, your chat's gonna end again, so we'll pop you back in there if the chat ends.
Yeah, let's start the box though.
Yeah. I'm gonna box you because you about to lose.
Hey, I still got a couple more things, so you know, if you guys will stick around for it.
I'm still good. So, first of all, you're lost. you know, you was just speaking crazy, boss. Do you really believe it? I don't think you do. You my dog.
I do believe
you
it's
don't.
91, bro.
You don't believe it's 91. You had Jimmy Johnson.
He wants
Brian
to believe.
Schottenheimer, Jimmy Johnson. That's the
Jimmy
and-
Johnson wasn't Jimmy Johnson yet. What you saying?
But here's the thing, though.
He's right about that.
No, but here's what I'm going to be right on. Jerry Jones didn't commit no sins when he first bought the Cowboys.
That's true.
He didn't commit any sins.
I know what you mean.
Yep. So that's stopping everything right there. Jerry didn't commit any sins back then. He was fresh. He was new. He had a new coach. Everything was fresh. Everything
He was staying out the way too.
Staying out the way. Everything was fresh. You're not gonna pay for this right now.
He
You're gonna have
messing
fun.
with Jimmy then.
You feel
He
me?
wasn't messing-
You feel me? Now you got 30 years in. You've been doing a lot of dumb shit in them 30 years, right?
Yeah. And he
Right.
coaching. Yep.
So you make reactionary. You don't be proactive. Where you see Cowboys be proactive? You seen them get Quentin Williams in them after reactionary. So I don't trust the Cowboys where you said. And you're gonna talk about a foundation. Okay, I feel you. I like Schottenheimer. But you guess what? Big game, the biggest game you need to win, you lost. Same old Cowboys.
I know boss is probably thinking the 2 out of
same
3
old
in the
Cowboys.
On
gauntlet.
some things.
No,
we
yeah,
are saying
we can say the gauntlet, but see, before the gauntlet came, you played the Panthers, you played the Cardinals, and you played the Bears when they were 0-2.
I think they were 1 and 2.
No, they were 0-2 because they were talking about.
You're right.
Yeah, they were 0-2,
Then they were 1 and 2.
and guess what? Caleb Williams was playing. Sorry, he comes
so
against.
big.
No,
don't
let
feel
me
good about the
finish.
talent,
No, I
bro.
don't. Let me finish.
You don't even feel good about the
Let me
talent?
finish. You let Caleb Williams come in there and throw his best game, like 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Really? You let Jacoby Brissett, and you think I'm going to trust this team? Think I'm going to trust this team when you had Cardinals players on air saying, it's too easy. I don't care if you got Quentin Williams or not. I love Quentin Williams. I'm glad that you did it, but you did it because you had to. You didn't do it way ahead of time, and that's why I don't respect it. I don't respect it, Jerry, because I know you. I'm Libra gang. You a Libra. You bad Libra. I know you. I know how you manipulate. You're not going to fool me, dog. See, you fool everybody. See, you fooling Boss. You got Boss thinking you're going to do something next year. You're going to keep Eberflus. You ain't going to do shit. See, I know you, Jerry. You got everybody else food, and that's why you don't have me food. You not going to win no more, dog. You got everybody food. Oh, I got some talent. We think we're going to do something. We had talent, and we thought we were going to do something. You played the Lions, got your ass kicked.
Well, real quick, back to you for what I asked him to, just quickly, because we don't have to stick on it. Like, what do we think is for you, like the would be considered a successful season?
Me?
Super Bowl, is that it for you? Super Bowl?
It ain't nothing but a damn Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't got
Wait, not even making the playoffs?
Dallas done made the playoffs how many times? 800,000 years. Dallas done made the playoffs 800,000 years. At least get to an NFC championship. And if I'm happy to get to an NFC championship, I'm pathetic.
You're still
because
settling.
It's a Dallas Cowboys. Dallas has a standard, and you have not lived up to that standard. Dallas had a standard. You had a standard, and then you got complacent. You got fat in the belly. You lived off all the other things of that, and now it's coming in your face, and now you're trying to save face, and you're trying to catch up and do all this other shit. But you know what? You got no backbone. Y'all soft. Y'all still soft. Even when we physical, we soft. Because when it mattered the most, we wasn't physical.
That boy say, even when you physical, you soft.
You feel me?
How you do that? How you do that?
I just did it because guess what? When we had to be physical when it mattered the most, we was soft as shit.
He did his Tony Montana there.
It's the truth. Y'all don't want to hear the truth.
Back,
see, y'all want to hear saying
y'all got to bring
y'all want to hear me say Philly keep losing, we got a chance.
Hey.
No, we shouldn't rely on no motherfucking Philadelphia Eagles. What we should be doing is kicking ass. And even in this Minnesota game, y'all still worried. Don't lie.
Oh, yeah.
You Cowboys fans.
yeah.
Ain't none of you Cowboys feeling confident.
Hey,
Yep. You're worried at this Minnesota game.
Hey,
You
we're
might
uneasy.
think McCarthy have a get-right game.
We're uneasy.
You don't even trust Dallas right now. Tell me, Cowboys fans, do you trust Dallas right now that's going to kick Minnesota's ass? Tell me, you Cowboys fans, 100% guarantee you trust they're going to kick Minnesota. Scared as fuck. Scared as fuck. McCarthy's going to come in there and kick your ass. So you don't even believe it. So if you don't believe it, you think I'm believing it?
Big, you from DFW or something, bro. You acting like you from my
you
hood
got
or
me
something.
fucked up.
Why does everybody
I
say
don't
that,
believe
bro?
in this shit. You got me fucked up. I love
Hey.
my team because I love my team, but I don't believe in you motherfuckers.
That's my
Period.
dog.
Go play it. Replay it. I don't believe in you motherfuckers. You choke.
Hey, Jerry's gonna be Jerry.
That's my dog,
I'm glad you brought up the Eagles. Here, let's get him. Look, he's going crazy. He's dying.
It's
Look,
the truth.
Look, he's dead.
It's the truth. He know it. We soft as shit. I'm going to tell you the truth. Can I just say this? I want a 1-minute rant, G. A 1-minute rant. I'm telling the truth right now.
this needs to
We
be a
soft
short.
as shit. Dallas is soft. I love my team. We soft. That's why everybody laugh at us. That's the truth. We don't come to playing big games. We're lying to ourselves. You motherfuckers are scared when we play these Vikings because you don't believe we're gonna beat them. You're hoping we beat them, but you don't believe it. You think McCarthy might go crazy in this game. He might, because you don't believe what the Cowboys are going to do. We sit on edge every single damn game with the Cowboys. We sit on edge. Don't lie to me. Yes, you do. You don't never sit there and comfortable and drink a fucking beer or drink a liquor or smoke a blunt or do anything. You're never comfortable when you watch Dallas. You're sitting right at the front of the TV on edge. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. You know why? Because they do dumb shit. So stop lying to me like you trust Dallas. Well, I don't. I don't trust nothing they do. They're choke artists. That's the truth. I don't give a fuck what you think. I love my team, but they're chokers. And until they change that narrative, which I never think they will, don't think they will. They had it when they had Jimmy Johnson. He was a real motherfucker. They got rid of him. Bill Parcells, he left us. We had two real motherfuckers. We don't have him now. I love Schottenheimer, but he ain't got the nuts for this shit.
Look at Boss. He's dead. He died over there.
That's the truth. I don't give a hell what y'all think. I don't give a hell what y'all think. It's the truth what I tell you. Y'all don't y'all want to believe these damn, y'all want to listen to all these other people tell y'all this positive shit. Yeah, okay. Guess what? I'm going to be right though.
Hey, look, he was coming in with the positive. Look at him.
Yeah. I'm going to be right though. When all y'all want to be positive, I'm going to be right when they don't do shit.
Oh my God, man.
Hey,
Big,
what
why
was
you
we
wait
saying?
this
Hey,
long to turn
And we
up
can end
like
it like
this?
that. We can end the show like that.
what was we saying
Damn,
before
you
we
turned
started?
up,
How about
boy.
how
That boy
they was
had me
laughing because
crying.
it's the truth.
It's the truth. Dallas
Hey.
ain't doing shit.
Hey,
I love my Cowboys.
but-
they ain't doing a motherfucking thing.
He wants to end the show, but man, we kept going.
We
but I
can
still
keep
had-
going?
I had just a couple little things.
I didn't mean to cut you off, G. I'm sorry.
No, we're good. I was just talking.
had to go on a
You're on your
tangent.
thing.
I'm
You're on your
sorry.
thing.
I apologize. I'm just tired of the
Just-
bullshit.
Just pointing out a couple things. The path to the playoffs. I mean, I know you. If they get in there, though, if they get in there, you got to have some
Do
hope.
you
Like,
believe-
all right, they can make a
G,
run.
do you believe?
Well, based on, like I said, what we were talking about before, they did beat the Chiefs and they beat the Eagles last year's
Tell me
Super
the
Bowl
truth,
teams.
though.
Yeah, so in that Detroit game, you was over here. We was watching it on the big screen, and you asked us then, do we think they're going to win? I said no, because you could just tell by how the game was going.
Right.
But I will say they did show that they possibly could win some big games like that. So we'll have to see if they get to that point. But
Yep. G don't believe.
But wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because of those two games that they won in this gauntlet, the Super Bowl champ, or the champs and then the losers too. So the Super Bowl teams from last year, they beat them. Does that give you confidence that
No,
they could
because
win
the
a
Eagles
big
just got their
playoff
ass
game?
kicked. Jalen,
Hey, wait a minute.
Jalen Hurts threw 5 interceptions.
So that was going. I was going to talk about what we needed to happen in the
Okay.
Eagles game. So yeah,
right.
the 5 turnovers. Yep, the interception and the fumble on the same play.
Right.
That happened.
So-
Interception, first time ever, probably.
Right. So we're looking at the Eagles, right? And we're looking at Jalen Hurts, and he playing like shit right now, right?
Right.
He ain't doing nothing. He's
Right.
playing terrible, and we still can't catch him. We supposed
Yeah,
to
it's
beat
like-
the Lions, and they lose to the Chargers, and we're right there. But what does Dallas do? Choke.
Yeah,
Don't win the game, and now we gotta win every game to get in, like
Yeah,
always. Why do we fall for this same narrative, y'all?
because the NFC.
That's why I
East-
don't pay for these clothes. G gave me this. That's why I don't pay for this.
And that was a gift to me, by the way.
Thank
Just
you,
put
G.
that on the record.
And I appreciate you.
I haven't bought anything in a while either.
I love you for that.
I haven't bought anything in a while either.
I love you for that.
But yeah,
I'm enjoying this so much.
look. Let's take a look at Boss. We gotta have like a Boss cam because he's just dead over here.
Oh man, I'm crying over here, bro. I got real tears, bro.
Because it's the truth.
Man, what they do? Choke.
It's the
Listen.
truth. We do. Like, somebody's got to say it. We all want to believe this stuff. Like, I see Twitter. We all want to believe. Stop believing. Stop believing. Stop going to the games. Even with Quentin Williams. Stop going.
But so wait a minute. I know y'all are excited, but just don't do it.
That was so funny, bro.
I know we got Quentin Williams and everybody.
Hey,
Don't do
hey,
it.
You're
Don't-
falling for
You're
it.
falling
You're
for
falling
it.
for the
You're falling
tricks.
for his trap.
It's a 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 trap.
Yeah.
It's some hoes, big.
There's some hoes. There's some hoes.
But
We
yeah,
ain't
man.
doing shit.
So-
Don't fall for it.
yeah,
Stop going
so
to the games.
You don't think even if they make it this year in the playoffs, is nothing,
Bro, we
Not-
ain't
not
doing
even hope.
shit.
I'm just asking. I know. Boss thinks we
you
are
can
doing
come back
something.
on here. I ain't gonna sit there and say something crazy like I'm cashing out a whole bunch of motherfuckers if I lose. But I'll
Right.
do something stupid. I'll figure out something stupid if
Yeah,
the Cowboys
yeah,
do.
yeah.
I'll figure out something stupid for me to do. Personally, if the Cowboys
Yeah.
do something in the fucking playoffs, show me, because I don't
Show
believe
me.
you, motherfuckers. I'm
real.
calling
But-
you. I'm calling y'all out.
Ugh,
Y'all
that's
ain't
my
doing
dog.
shit in the regular
Hey.
season or the playoffs.
The
Period.
path to the playoffs. Eagles lose out. Cowboys win out, or lose two. Eagles lose two. Cowboys win out. That's pretty much the path
Yeah,
to
that's
get
the
in
path.
right there.
That's the path.
What's this team's biggest offseason priority? Start with James.
Corner.
Corner. I would say corner. Linebacker, secondary, corner first.
You don't think it's like signing some guy back, or you think was it draft? Like, what's the biggest priority for the team?
Well,
Like,
I'm gonna say if we're talking draft, I would say if you got those 2 first rounders, I say, boss, you got to get a corner and a linebacker, right? You think? What do you
Or
think?
edge.
Or edge.
Because you know that edge.
I like
is
an
so-
edge. I like because if you look at the edges, because I know you put in one of the questions, G, who is one of your most disappointing players?
Yeah,
Sam
we
Williams.
was gonna go to that.
Sam
yeah.
Williams. He's one of my most disappointing players because I have high hopes for him. And
Yeah.
I don't know if he gets signed. And then Houston, I like him, but you're not gonna sign him to big money.
No.
You like Ezraku. Fowler's probably gonna be gone. You probably think Clowney's gonna be gone. They're all old. You need somebody
Right.
now.
Yeah.
I don't want to make light of Marshawn Elam, but that was a defensive end who's
Yeah, that was going.
you get what
into
I'm
year
saying?
three. Mhm.
So you need to replenish that
and year
edge.
3 is magic year, man.
You feel me? You need to replenish
It's a
that
big
edge.
loss.
So I'm with Boss on the edge. I would say linebacker, corner, but you have to go defense those first 2 draft picks, in my opinion.
My opinion too.
I got a question before Boss takes his side, but I just want to say why doesn't anybody, it seems like, ever talk about safety? Is safety just not important anymore? And then when y'all can decide who takes that.
No, safety
Go
up
ahead,
in there
boss.
too. No, safety up in there too. You just said the most important. I feel like just naturally corner is always harder to get. Like,
Mhm.
so I will, if just without really just digging into the draft yet, I would say corners usually go be harder to get. So you want to get that out the way early. I think you can find safeties generally. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you don't have a class on either free agency or the draft. But now corner seem like it's the biggest need. Just look at how they just got there played.
Right.
And look at the injuries and look at Bland falling all over the just.
But boss, we talked
Rebel
about
having-
that. We talked about that. That's not a surprise, boss. Me and you talked about that. We was on the final word, and we talked about this over a year and a half
we
ago.
doubted him as
We
being
doubted.
A
We said
CB1,
don't.
But goddamn,
We said
bro,
don't.
this is starting to be like a fall off, bro.
I knew it was gonna happen, though, dog. I wasn't.
You saw it to this level,
Bro, I knew it. Like, bro, boss, you remember when we did the final word and we was talking about corner and we was talking about Bland, and I said, and you said, okay, I knew it. I that's why I loved you. You had to be on the show, Jay, because I need to hear from you because I was already having my doubts. Bland, boss, you play corner. You know. You played the position. You played at a high level. You know when you saw Bland, you didn't trust it, especially
not for
against,
CB1. No,
not for CB1 against them dogs, like
No,
against some other guys.
because
Okay,
he was getting cooked by number threes.
you feel me? And we got to understand that a lot of publications had him as a priority free agent.
Right.
They didn't have him as a top corner. He was fifth and below. So he played out of his mind. But what can we talk about too, boss? You had Micah Parsons. You had guys you had Dan Quinn as your coordinator. He was putting pressure on that quarterback. Them quarterbacks was getting rid of that ball quick as hell when Micah Parsons and all them were in that backfield. And guess what? If you're a cornerback and you know, boss, if you know you're getting pressure up in that up on that front, and you know you can jump that route because that quarterback is looking at that receiver, you know you can jump that route. You know as a corner you can do that because you're getting that pressure up front. When you're not getting that pressure up front, you got to cover. And you know, boss, you played it at a high level. You got to cover them guys 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds. I don't care how good you are. That's a hard thing to do. And when you're a guy that's not a guy, it's even worse for you. He's a slot guy. He's always been a slot guy. And he got exposed when he went into the outside. And I knew it was going to happen. And I don't hate the player. I love his effort. But, dog, he needs to be in that slot. That's where he's best at. Because when he gets out on the outside and them big boy receivers get at him, you don't think they ain't going after him, boss? I would look at the game plan. They go right after him, boss. They ain't scared of Bland.
Bland look like a fifth rounder outside.
Don't he? He's scared.
He look
Anytime.
like a fifth rounder outside. Like,
Hey.
I never bought into that.
When you do them feet like
as a person that played the position,
you tell
I
him,
didn't
boss.
care where you put me. Like, you could put me inside or outside. As a corner, my job is to stop you.
Boss was a
But-
dog too. Better check him out. Boss was a
You saw
dog
some
out
tape?
there. Bro, I seen Boss's
He's got
tape.
tape.
Yeah, I got tape.
Yeah,
I got
Bruh.
tape.
wanna
I got
check it out.
tape
Bruh.
with me
I
against
want to
Bruh.
see that. You better send me the
Bruh.
link. I want to look.
When Boss told me he played for Houston, I went all in that tape.
Yeah, I want to look.
I
at
went
that.
back to high school. Boss was a dog. That boy was all steak.
Yeah.
All steak.
Yeah.
All steak.
I want to see.
And tell
some of
him,
that.
boss.
You got and see, you gotta
And
say
you playing
Texas,
all
too.
and you playing in
That's
Texas,
too.
all state
Yeah, that's
Texas.
Yeah,
Corner?
that's
You
That's
you
different.
good. Because
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
all
it's a
state in
lot of talent in
Texas, it's
Texas.
a
Yeah.
lot of talent.
It's a lot
It
of
ain't
talent in Texas.
you ain't playing in Idaho.
Especially with corner.
You ain't in Minnesota.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot of talent in that corner in
Cali,
Tech.
Texas, Florida.
Because it's
if
a-
you take a skill position at all states.
Because you know, boss, like I know, in Texas, they hit you with a lot of the athlete where they don't pigeonhole you as a corner receiver. They just put you as an athlete. So you can play anywhere. That man was all state corner dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I appreciate that, big.
I need to see some of that.
I got
Beast.
you. No, I got you. I was planning on doing that, man. Just going through some of them. I'll probably do that in the offseason.
You need to.
Getting in the
Dog.
draft.
I checked it out.
Yeah.
I went and looked at your tape.
No, I appreciate that. Well, I say this though, man, in terms of like you know, top needs right now, like safety definitely still up there. Like safety is up there, corner, linebacker, everything is to an edge. Everything is almost really defense.
It's the
But
prime.
it's another thing that we gotta keep on the radar too that we're not talking about enough is RB2 as well. RB1 and potentially RB2 because we don't know if we go get back Williams.
Williams not coming back. You should already know that. Williams is not coming back here. He set himself up for a big payday. If he gets at least 1,200 yards, he's not coming back here. He's going to want at least $10 million. And he should. I mean, I came back. I worked hard. I got my injury. Somebody's going to pay him that money. Dallas
You
is
think
not.
so?
Yeah, somebody's going to pay him that money.
10?
He's only 25, going on 26, and he came back. He showed the potential his rookie year. Only the injury has stopped his trajectory. When he came back fully healthy, look what he did. He's going to use that in the negotiations.
We're going to start on the backfield then.
But that's what I was talking about, boss, why you built the offensive line, G. When we were talking about with the defensive Broncos, I said defensive Broncos. I said Denver Broncos. When they built that offensive line, they were just churning out running backs, because if your offensive line is good, as much as it hurts for you to lose that player, if your offensive line is a dog, you can build another guy in here and churn them too. So much as I love Williams, he's done outpriced himself with Dallas, in my opinion. They're not going to pay him that money. They still got to pay Pickens. They got to pay other people. No, they're not going to do that.
It's safe to say that we greatly dropped the ball, though, with paying Bland and paying Ferg.
But that was out of spite.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you should have paid Michael.
There was no reason to pay Ferguson.
Because we getting burned on Ferg and we getting burned on Bland. The first years of their contract, it's an L for Dallas.
Marquise Bell, they signed him too. What has he done?
But he cheap. He cheaper.
But you still signed him?
Yeah.
But you're right. I ain't gonna trip on Marquise because I like
much
Marquise.
cheaper. You signed Ferg to some money, man. You did. Signed Bland to some money, man.
Here's the thing, though. I'm mad. I you know what, boss? Gee, I'm not tripping on Bland as much. I am, but not as much because I knew. I'm tripping on Ferg because there was no reason for you to do that.
Yeah,
because even his numbers now, he's got a lot of catches, but his yards per catch is like 7.
6. It's 6.5.
6.5, right? He has like 70 catches. He only has like 600 yards receiving.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's not a threat.
Bunch of dump off shits, bro. Like
nobody is scared of Ferguson.
He's like a run game extension.
Yeah, he's not. Nobody's scared of Ferguson.
Super run game extension.
And I understand bro. That was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
That was a mistake.
You signed him on a bad year, bro.
You signed him on a bad year. And I get because he plays hard, but that was a bad signing, period. Yep. And it's no hate on Ferguson. That was just a bad signing.
Because he was at one point a reliable dog that we all love, but then we got to also be honest on these fumbles and the different things that have been happening from him. Because when we talking about tight end, bro, the main thing we need you to be is reliable. You're not reliable enough.
At all. You're making big fumbles and big plays. They just signed you to a big contract. You got to make the plays.
Yeah,
right?
Bro. You got to make the plays, bro. Like, and you got too many pivotal drops and bonehead penalties. It's too much with you, bro. Like, when it comes to tight end, like, did we have to really worry about Schultz?
No.
Did we have to worry about Jarwin?
I love Jarwin was better than all them. He just couldn't stay healthy.
When we talking tight end, I need reliable, bro. And that's what Schultz was. That's what Ferg was.
And Ferg don't scare nobody. Like when we come into a game, ain't nobody thinking of no Ferg.
Nah.
Let's keep it real. Nobody's thinking of Ferg.
And no, bro. Maybe in the red zone, and then you definitely ain't afraid of no routes coming out of him.
And if
he don't win on routes,
he don't win on routes. And if you throw a high, he dropping it because he worried about getting hit up top.
Yep. And that's what's happening this year. Is he
worried about getting concussed.
See, when he came out of the draft, I called him Baby Witten, right?
He is a Baby Witten,
but he's not a Baby Witten.
But he's not. He worse.
He worse.
I can't give
reliable.
Bro. Reliable. Witten would catch them though.
He would catch them things, bro. See, Witten that's would one catch thing. Them. Old man Witten would do one thing though for sure.
He'd catch him.
Be a reliable blocker.
He might not do anything else, but he gonna catch that damn ball. He ain't dropping the ball.
Bro. He ain't dropping the ball, and that's Ferg. I call Ferg Baby Witten because at one time he was just as reliable. He caught everything coming out of Wisconsin. That dude hands was like sticky. It's like, bro.
I wonder if they be believing the hype though.
I think it is, bro, and I'm glad we
Turpin too.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
like
you keep going. You keep going because I'm gonna jump in there.
You cooking, bro. You cooking because it is something to kind of getting all that hype and believing that noise. Is you not playing hungry no more, Ferg? I don't see the hunger in you. Yeah, I just don't. Like I see it more on Turp. then I see in him like at least Turp will be out there trying to do some doggish. But nah, I don't see it in Fergus much. Fergus not even as gangster as he used to be.
Yeah, but what happened with Turp? Because it felt like before he got the money. I know a lot of people say that like when they get paid, it changes. But it does feel like in his case before the money, he seemed a little bit more hungry to get it. I feel like he's kind of been like straight line run and then just get out of bounds. Like he really ain't. I mean, I know he's little. He gets smacked when he gets hit, but do you think anything's changed, or you think he just hasn't been luck for him because he's been like a Pro Bowl return guy, but we haven't really seen that this year.
I don't see him being too much different. I just don't think he having the best year.
Yeah. I don't know. Was there anything else you wanted to hit on?
Do you feel like a mentality?
I don't know.
For him?
I mean,
because I
like
feel
I
like
said,
he's playing with heart, but I just don't think he's just making the plays he has before.
Like I said, it just feels like I don't know. Now I see him. He'll make one cut, just head towards the sideline, but I don't know. James probably has a good take on it. He wants to hit on that a little bit, don't you, with Turpin?
What's that?
Turpin.
I mean, you know what? Turpin, you be tripping. I'm a kid.
Well, look,
you want me to keep it really real?
Man, that's how we want.
Hold on.
Big, you been killing, bro.
We want you to keep it real, but I want to say,
man, please
before you go, I just want to say what he just said. He doesn't really see a difference in him. I think he's not playing like
in mentality
before. But yeah, maybe it is. He's just not getting the big plays. But
I'm gonna tell you from my perspective. I could be wrong, but no, you got that contract, and I feel like you got a big head. First of all, you little like me. Okay, let's talk real. You little like me.
You're probably taller than him.
I am taller than him, but you little. So be happy you got a contract because little niggas don't make it in the NFL. Little motherfuckers don't make it in the NFL, especially $150. Am I right, boss?
Man.
Am I right?
Nah, you right.
Ain't no $150 motherfuckers in the NFL. Maybe 2. Maybe, and you better be extraordinarily good, right? So I feel like you got fat out that contract and you got up in Dallas. And I'm going to keep it real. When you came at my dog, Rome, I ain't feel you after that. When you jumped in there talking shit to Rome and talking about, oh, let's talk about it. Bro, you ain't even been – you signed that contract and you first of all, you got caught on some other shit. And then you ain't even been turning up. And then you coming at people like, let's talk about it like you made it. Nah, I don't respect
he going hard to
like you made it. Like you just no dog. If Dallas cut you, ain't nobody picking you up. Probably. Let's keep it real. And because the only reason why they'll pick you up maybe because of special teams, and you're gonna have to be extraordinary. So yeah, you got that contract in my opinion, and I feel like you got fat off the contract and thought you was all that, and now you jumping in people's tweets, and I just feel like and I want to say one thing about this, boss, before I'm done.
Yeah.
I don't know why these players like try to make us scared that we can't talk on Twitter about it. I'm gonna do it. You can jump on me and say tape. I'll find some tape.
I wish.
I'm not scared of y'all. I'm not scared of your players.
I really do.
I'm not scared of your players.
See, people, that would be must
see.
We're gonna have to post the cut.
See,
I really wish somebody would.
Because see, y'all make us like we scared to post on Twitter now. We can't post on Twitter because y'all scouring Twitter now. All the players scouring, looking at Twitter. They looking at Twitter. Look, you said it about me. Yeah, I said it about you, motherfucker. You ain't playing good in your contract, goddamn it. So what? And what you gonna do? And so what? Yeah, you ain't playing to it because, like I told him, if Turpin came to my damn dry cleaners and I was one of the best dry cleaners in the nation, and that motherfucker came and I lost his shit, that motherfucker said, "You said you was the best dry cleaners in the world. I'm leaving you a bad comment." I bet you he would, right? You said you was all this and all that, but you ain't do shit. So guess what? We can do it to you too. I don't give a hell. All of us ain't. Some of us play football. Some of us coach. Y'all, I like when these motherfuckers watch the tape. We do watch the tape. A lot of us know all the 22.
But the best thing of all, though, Big, is that he got officially his number 3 position taken for Florida North.
Yeah, your position gone, nigga. You ain't 3 no more,
bro.
And you know how quick it was? Because you little. That's the truth. Floyd is bigger than you. He's more physical than you. He's stronger than you. That's the truth. That's why you got to be humble, boss. That's what I'm saying. You got to be humble and respect what it is. You get what I mean? You came from the USFL, UFL, whatever it was. You had a chance because you had some bad things while you was in school at TCU or whatever.
TCU,
you had some bad things happen to you. So you must stay humble at all times. So when you jumping in people's tweets and talking shit like you the man, I don't respect that. That's just me. I don't respect that because you went through a lot of shit to get where you at. And to jump at my homie when he's had a real conversation about you because it was real. Like, hey, you got to step your game up. Nobody's hating on you. Step your game up. But now you trying to jump up there like you flossing the high side, like you putting people on blast. No, I don't respect that. I don't respect that.
I never saw that back and forth.
I did see it. I got it. I because I jumped in the tweet too.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Go look at it.
Saw it,
well,
bro.
go pull up the tweet because I jumped in there. I said, you know what? I'm getting tired of you players feeling like you can talk wherever to us and we can't critique y'all. Or the first thing they always say is, oh, y'all don't know football. Well, guess what? Some of us do know football. Not all of us is dumb.
That's a cop out.
I don't like that. How y'all try to diss us like that. I get it. I get it. But all of us ain't stupid.
Hey, you don't even got to know football like that. I can just watch the game and just know by looking at it. You don't have to know football to see this guy is not as good as he was or he's just not playing
and
good.
They talk, and the first thing they do is say, go to the tape. Oh, shit. There they go.
I know. I swear to God.
That's the first thing you watch the tape.
God forgive me.
Lord, I watched the all 22 motherfucker.
Right.
Hey, y'all got any last minute thoughts here before we hop up out of here?
Man, I
appreciate Boss being on here. That's my
I gotta say this, bro. Dude, I had a ball.
I had a ball too.
And I had a ball, bro. Listen, the whole setup fly, the whole engagement. This cannot be the last time, bro. I'm gonna start kicking my feet up in here, bro.
Hey, I liked having you on.
Let's see, yeah, and this the thing, bro. You was able to get your bugs worked out through me. So that means that I at least got to be able to get a second one. I got to be able to come back.
We got to figure that out, with the
for sure.
channel.
I mean, this was lovely and beautiful because, I really give you flowers because I respect your football knowledge, not only because you played the game, just because you real. That's why I like having you on because you're gonna tell how it is. I like how we can go back and forth. We can disagree. Yeah. I like that because we ain't agreeing on everything. No, we go back and forth.
Box. Yes, we do.
And it's respectful. And I wish more people in the streets would be able to have back and forth like we do. Like we go hard at each other.
Yeah, we do.
It's very respectful. And I wish more people would learn this in the media game in general.
But you created a term, though, bro, called crooked pastors, bro.
Yeah, crooked pastors. They out there.
Yeah, see, crooked. I always see, this is one thing I learned from Big, bro. Anybody that's not willing to be cross-examined on what they saying ain't authentic, bro. Like, see, that's the thing. Like, Big mean. What just happened, man? Did y'all miss everything I said?
Man, dog, rewind it.
Yeah,
it again.
I think my internet.
It just dropped something because I was mad as hell because I know you was cooking. Boss, I was in the mic like this.
Well, you know what's good though.
Say it again.
What's good is I record this file too, so it ain't just a stream, so we got to back up.
Well, I still need to hear some of it. Can you replay it?
Let's go back with that again. Can you just hit that line one more time?
It's important though, because it's really important what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Because I learned this from Big and it's true. We gotta be very careful when you're dealing with people that's not willing to be cross-examined.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the number one sign of a crooked pastor.
Mm-hmm.
A crooked pastor is never gonna want his doctrine challenged publicly. That's how you know it's a crooked pastor.
Mm-hmm.
So like when me and Big getting ready to square up, we do it in the public. He say, boss, I disagree with that 91. You crazy. Well, let's box. And here come the cross-examination, and we ain't tripping. That's part of it. So I always go love doing shows with Big, because at the end of OC and Law and G and people like them, because at the end of the day, it's about the idea winning, not about me winning, not about Big winning, not about G winning. It's about what's truly the truth and what's the best idea. That's why I don't let people lie on digs. I don't let people do all that lying and he locker room shit. Like, where the fucking evidence of that? Nah, I ain't letting y'all just go out there comfortably just talking about his heart not with Dallas no more. How the fuck you know that? Like, it's no evidence of that. So why we saying that, you know? So, but, you know, and I'm going to challenge people on that. If you coming out there and you saying stuff that's hurting my team, yeah, box come with it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing. You was on some bullshit with that 91 shit, though.
No, I wasn't, bro. Nah, bro, we building right talent-wise. Talent-wise, we building right
okay.
now.
I'm gonna
Now,
end it on that.
coaching,
You was
no,
on
it's
some
not
bullshit.
Jimmy